Yeah, okay, now we're recording. Yay, my mouse
We're,
is
we're
fucked up.
recording.
Yes,
Ah,
we
fuck!
are.
I dropped the brain cell.
Oh, shit. Oh, it's going under the couch. Oh, alright,
Fuck!
whatever.
God damn it!
Well,
All right, well, we're running without it. Fuck! We're doing it live.
The D&D cat will get it. Don't worry.
The D&D cat will get it. Some other DM will get a genius idea that we're all gonna steal from.
alrighty, and what happened last session?
Fuck if I know.
I'm asking for the recap, Ricky!
And
Shit, my notes.
Oh my god.
So we kind of finished up the shopping bit. I'm pulling up my notes. I'm ad-libbing. And Ilaria was like, "Oh man, you know it'd be fun having the cool monster huntress join us."
True.
But then I got lost, and so we were just wandering around the port until we ran into both Brandy and Erlin, and they're like, "The ship is where the water is, in that general direction." But then we boarded the ship. We had a nice, lovely evening of eating and fun and music. And I think wrapping up for the night, we just kind of like, tried to bunker in. And then Mr. Asan noticed a thing.
Mr. San noticed a lot.
He loaded a lot.
I guess I'll kick it off then. Well, at dinner, I poked more fun at Indra again. And people were getting like, hey, you guys need to squash this beef. And when I went out to do my painting, Indra came about to ask me to draw doodles on his map to add some, personality to it. And we both were like, hey, we're just like joking, right? And we're both like, yeah, we're joking. We're fine. And it's like, okay, cool. He apologized for his racism again. And then Asan overheard a conversation between Rika and Bhaskar. Talking about the Crescent King, I believe. Although I did not catch who they were talking about, that is just my assumption. And that he is definitely bad, is definitely evil, but he might not be as bad as the rumors have said. And most importantly, that he's real and not just a myth. In addition to that, I overheard that the captain doesn't trust most of the people on the ship except for Erland and Shepard, I believe. And then we went down to start tracking down the Plank Breaker pirates. Who wants to go next?
I'd like to mention that, San has a bird now.
Yeah, Hassan does
Just has
have
a bird.
We're just collecting a zoo at this point.
We're collecting a zoo.
Shepard,
and
we're getting you back your farm.
Yay!
The pirate who cannot be named, but we were tracking down. We were sailing about in the area of the Plank Breaker pirates that we had jotted down in our lovely map, and eventually ran into what we assumed to be them. We had a nice ship combat kind of moment. We were going around doing all of our. You can contribute to the zoo. You are the zoo, okay? You are the zoo, sir. But yes, tracked them down, raced, just straight up, almost, we just rammed into their boat. We were very, very good at our jobs. Boarded, and we kicked their ass. One of them might have had their head impaled by an arrow, but overall, we managed to scare them straight and make them know that, yeah, you probably shouldn't be be pirates anymore. We took prisoners, at least the ones that were alive. Most of us just got used to our new stations, our new jobs that are now important to fulfill while we're on the ship. We're gonna be, our next particular goal will be hunting down this mythical sea wolf. God, this music.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I also stole the captain's hat because their grunts ruined my shirt. I exchanged one piece of clothing for another.
I can't say anything because Pride is over.
No, they improved it, okay? Your shirt's now a crop top.
crop tops are out of season though.
He's on a boat.
It's July.
You gotta stay cool somehow.
Anything else happened afterward?
I want to mention we got like a really interesting ghost story about Miorve, the dragon turtle, and the fact that some people may worship the thing, and there may be some crazy cults out there in the waters where, you know, the Black Sea may consume you and your boat and drag you down to a terrible doom.
Also, when we looted their ship, we found out that they had a variety of expensive items, but included artwork, which could be being smuggled, could be stolen, who knows.
Teehee.
Yeah, all of that needs to be appraised.
Yep, I know art.
Where do we find someone to appraise this on the high seas?
Glances at the artist in.
Oh, I can praise it.
group.
Hey, art piece, you look very nice today.
Ha!
Alec, I'm gonna go make a chat. I'm gonna go make a voice call really quick called Asshole Jail.
Josh and I are just gonna take turns spending time in there.
Yep.
Alright, yeah. You also brutally murdered one of the crew.
Yep.
Yeah.
Felt kind of bad.
The first mate kind of deserved it. Exploded her head with.
Literally, she was at full health
her
too.
Head.
Literally, she was at full health too.
Nice.
So you guys tie up the rest of the crew and then just kind of slowly like drag the body onto your own boat.
There was something I wanted to bring up because we were like on the high seas and everything like that, but the morning after that night that we spent on the boat getting accustomed to everything and having dinner and all that, we did like pick up our cloak, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we picked up we have that manticore cloak.
No,
now.
there was a whole thing. That's the reason that that Ilaria found you guys.
Okay, yeah, well, because we had just left, didn't it? Or that was us picking it up?
No, that was
Morning
after we picked it up.
Okay.
That
so
Ilaria
now we
found
have-
us,
It's
and then
fine,
we
it's
did
fine.
the
You
funny.
have the
Beautiful.
cloak. You have the cloak.
We have the cloak,
You're good.
and we definitely forgot to use it during that fight.
You're good.
I don't think you got hit. Anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Little, I'm fine.
I got double nat 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have protected you from it.
Nah.
No, not at all.
No amount of AC protects you from a crit.
Sarah just spent most of the day just vomiting.
Oh yeah, we Ren, that's how we ruled Sarah out, was Sarah got enormously seasick when she was on the ship the first time.
Might be a mix of, the stress, the nerves, and possibly the terrible, terrible fear of your god being disappointed in you.
Yep.
Hashtag panic attacks.
Hashtag panic attacks.
I'm on a boat.
I'm on a motherfucking boat. So, you guys, I'm assuming, haul everything onto your ship.
Yeah, we gotta distribute this loot.
Gotta distribute the loot, gotta get appraisals for shit. People wanted to talk to each other, I remember that. Alright. So, who wants to do what first?
I'll help appraise the loot.
Alright. Alec.
That's a.
This would be painter's tools check?
Or history, maybe?
One of the two?
I'd say just like pure intelligence.
Pure intelligence? Alright.
Okay, pure intelligence.
Actually, I'd let you use history. Oh, you're good.
I
Are
mean,
they-
the history would give me an
Plus
extra
two?
+4 on that, because I have expertise in it.
Nice.
Alright, so 27.
Seven.
Yeah, so I would have given it to you anyway. You wrote down like all the other loot that I told you last session, right?
I did not, because I was not the one getting
Oh,
the
okay.
loot.
Whoever.
That would be Josh.
I think Erlin was there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we wrote down-
Erland and Brandy were the two people doing that.
So the stuff that we got off the people, right? We got 3 scimitars of decent quality. We got a longsword and a hand crossbow from the captain. 12 G's, 10 silver, and 48 copper, just on these people. Down there in the brig with all the loot was 40 gold, a silver chalice worth 20 gold, a pretty brooch worth 10, and a good amount of artwork, and who even knows. You know, there's 5 rare pieces of possibly stolen art?
So these 5 art pieces are from like various painters across Ravane, mostly from Dyer's Mood. I think there's like one from Aisley that's like a bit more of an up and comer, but all of these pieces have like different artists, different styles, and all seem as like you're like looking over them and kind of like checking, they've all been like painted fairly recently, and would be worth quite a bit, though just based on like this like the skill that you see, though you do not recognize any of these artists because you're not from Ravane, and you're not really sure if they are like in demand, but if you can like spin it a certain way, these would be worth quite a bit, maybe 15 gold each.
Okay. That's if we sell them.
Yeah.
I am an artist,
Mm-hmm.
and this is stolen art. I would never.
Oh, okay.
Art theft.
Ilaria hears how much they're worth. She's like, I'll steal them.
I'll take it.
All right. Anybody else want to do anything?
You guys mentioned how pretty much like the ingredients and stuff for any kind of like minor potions and whatever I want to do, I can just find in my little med bay, right?
For the most part, yeah. Why?
Yeah,
Mm.
unless it's something like a healing potion.
Or a gun.
Because can I presume that it may cover an amount of gold like that would cost, you know? Like if it has like a certain gold cost, it may be able to cover that, or just the ingredient cost.
What are you trying to make?
I would like to spend the next 2 hours to produce a minor potion. Very, you know, the smaller kind of simpler kind. And basically, what was this one? Yes. So you know how Sarah is, you know, tossing up her guts at the moment.
You want to make anti-nausea.
And
Yes.
does it
I
have
know
a
the
gold
name
cost?
is here somewhere. Well, technically, these minor potions each cost 10 gold and 2 hours to produce.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I asked, like, if there are ingredients or things like
Oh,
that.
for the
covers
minor
that.
ones, I'd say you can. Okay, my
fault.
opinion. Unless Ricky, you want to disagree. I'd say you can find like most of the ingredients, especially for an anti-nausea. I feel like pirates would.
Oh yeah, no. Anything that's not like gives you a mechanical edge in combat, you can find in the thing.
Yeah, especially because I
Everything-
feel like a potion of like anti-nausea would like make sense for a pirate ship.
Anti-seasick.
Yeah. So yeah, you
I will
can.
find the name of this thing somewhere here. It's somewhere. That's what I'd like to spend the next 2 hours working on.
Okay.
Alrighty.
There we go. Stomach stopper.
Stomach stopper. All right, make a check with your herbalism kit.
Go.
Awesome name.
Here, y'all. You can see what this. Oh God, that is not good. Formatting. Okay. There we go.
I believe in you.
Yes, we can do herbalism kit with what? With what attribute?
So every time you make it, it makes 8 doses. All right.
Yeah. With what attribute?
Wisdom.
Beautiful. All right.
Okay.
14.
I think a 14's good enough for those.
Oh, it's more so
The
just
DC is
like
apparently 7.
yeah. The DC is 7. So like yeah, you're great. But that was also just like how much do you learn like while you're making it.
Nice.
Stomach starts upset stomachs, easing nausea, treating heartburn. Okay. So yep, you get 8 doses of stomach stopper. All right. Artwork done. And it's back on the ship. You guys looted everything, which I'm assuming Erland is currently handling, as well as Erland making the potions.
Mark, do you want to make a history check regarding your question?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Give me a sec.
No.
Okay, 19. You remember, it was either in Isley or Afsana, hearing rumors, about a weird, kind of like fascinating, story regarding something called the Pearl of the Abyss.
Oh.
Yeah.
Uh,
Something that like a lot of pirates have tried to find and failed to do so.
Oh, that's how I'm gonna get that? Okay. Got it. Cool.
100 gold ain't easy to come across, pal.
It's a first level spell component.
Or sending
I
you
was
on a
kind of
treasure hunt.
hopeful.
It
I
is
was
also
kind of hopeful.
We're not gonna like force you to do this until level 7 or something. God.
yeah. Right, Alec?
I'm gonna kill you. It's a first level spell component.
Yes, and it's also the best spell in the game.
Okay.
Fine, we'll
Wait,
take it
don't
away.
you already have chromatic
Yeah,
orb?
well, just take it away. It'll be fine.
Don't you
No,
already
no,
have chromatic orb?
No, it's for
I-
identify, dude.
Oh,
I need a pearl for identify.
Worth 100 gold pieces and
Worth 100 gold pieces.
Remember the Pearl of
that's
the
a
Abyss?
level
I
1
noted
spell,
that down
mind
a
you.
while back.
Wait, what's
Hmm?
up?
I remember the Pearl of the Abyss. I noted that down a while back.
Yeah, I know that down too. I
Yeah.
didn't realize a rumor about a secret treasure was going to be how I get a first level spell component.
Is that not the most badass way to find, like, a spell component? Guys, I really want to do this kind of magic, but to do so, I need an ancient artifact lost to time.
Also, identify is like a really good spell.
I know it
really
is. I took it at like first level, and I've been like, "Hey guys, I need the spell component."
Yeah,
Okay.
but gold is actually valuable in Dragon Age.
I know. It makes a lot more sense.
There's an economy in this fucking system.
Economy.
The economy's in shambles.
Normal
Alright.
5e economy is fucking garbage.
Cool. Time to interrogate our pirate prisoners. You said it's a
Okay.
treasure that pirates have been hunting for, so
All
Are we
right.
doing good cop, bad cop?
yeah, sure. I would love for someone to do bad cop for me.
Good Templar, bad Templar, remember?
Hold on. Okay, like 3 people spoke at once. Annika, what did you want?
Oh no! Let them go ahead. I was just good cop, bad cop, but yeah.
Good Templar, bad Templar.
Yeah.
Okay, Ren.
I could possibly cast Zone of Truth.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Do you guys go now?
Is it? Wait.
If we have nothing else to do, sure.
Is the
We'll
E
go
team
now.
going?
If nobody else is doing anything.
E team, let's go.
There's like
My
good
target
cop,
is-
bad cop, but then
Right.
Sarah's just like
Has an E.
truth.
Then rich cop.
Bad cop, Batman.
Elf cop, French cop.
Literally a Batman. I'm just a bat. Casting Zone of Truth. Alright, she hobbles out of her hole and she's like doubled over and following you guys to where these prisoners are. We have prisoners?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ren wasn't
What
here
the
last
fuck
week.
happened?
We attacked a pirate group that we were going after, and we captured the survivors.
Was that what all that banging was?
They
That's
felt
great.
By the way, there is a large ballista bolt embedded in the side of the ship where your guys' bunks would be.
Oh right.
Good thing my bed's on the other side of the room. It'd
Rika,
actually be Indra's bed that got hit.
Rika just comes over with like a hammer and a nail and goes, "I got it." All right, you
All
guys
right,
head down to where the prisoners are, and they're literally all just like tied up on the lower level of the ship, and then the two Hollis and Intra's dog are there as well.
The dog is sitting down and staring at them, drooling a little.
Menacingly or like just
No, just goofy.
Mabari-ly.
Okay, you
Mabarly.
know how you know how everybody with animals, you know how when you're preparing their food and they just sit there and drool.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
no,
like
my
that.
dog is fancy.
Okay, Annika. Your dog barely
Dog is just
constitutes as an
damp.
animal.
You're right.
Little rat.
I'll say they're like in the ropes.
Oh, damn. Hmm.
I'm just gonna lean casually up against the wall. Well, hello, our definitely volunteered guests.
Why, hello.
Nice hat, by the way. Thank you for letting me have it.
Thanks. I know I have great taste.
Apparently not in your lifestyle.
Yeah,
So I
I'm
was just,
pretty much doing the same thing.
yeah, but legally.
And
I wonder how long that'll last.
yeah.
Hey, Ilaria, remind me, what's the punishment for piracy in this part of the world?
Let me check. And she pretends to open a book. Looks like, let me see. Dismemberment, plucking of eyes.
Make a deception
Yeah.
check.
Make a deception check. Yeah, no, make a deception check or an intimidate with disadvantage.
Yeah, I need to set her up for this, so can...
Deception is a +4. I'm just gonna chat be good
Uh,
to me. Oh no!
Well, what I was saying was, because I set her up for this, can we consider that advantage?
No.
Okay.
Should I
Okay.
reroll?
Nope, that was a
No.
poor ass
Oh, no.
deception.
Unlucky.
So I would like you to make one with disadvantage.
Deception
Me?
with disadvantage. Oh, wait.
Intimidate with disadvantage, yes.
I'm stupid. Is that
who's
Hassan
doing
or?
it? Ricky, who do you want to make
Mark.
the check?
Mark.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Disadvantage, intimidation. Ooh. Yeah, no.
Oh, damn. We're just fumbling
Okay.
over our words.
Look, I can tell you're already new at this. So here's the thing. Don't intimidate criminals with the punishments for the things they have already done. Okay? Okay. Let's start over. I'm the captain of the pirate crew that you just fought.
Was the captain of the pirate crew.
I remember when I lost my first finger.
Not a captain without a ship, are you?
Fair enough. Guess we're just bandits then, technically.
Should we start a
think
bandit
now
crew
that-
then?
I think now that you've been captured, I think you're actually just felons.
Bandits, felons, criminals, pickpockets, cutthroats, scallywags.
Worthless.
Hey.
Probably these assholes behind me.
Oh, Captain. That's mean.
Oh, come on. I had to yell at you in order to actually hit anything.
And now you're just a mean person. Could have had your crew's friendship.
I still have my crew's friendship. They know that I'll still have their backs.
It sounds like a toxic relationship.
And
Guys, are you being held here against your will,
yes.
Captain?
Oh.
No, not from us. Where are you gonna go?
The captain was literally about to just like he was like, "Are you fucking stupid?" I pay them.
That's
Well,
Do you
paid
guys
them.
feel coerced to side by your captain?
the like the three guys just kind of look at each other and go, "No, not really. We got a nice meal. Got places
How
to
about
shit."
nicer places to shit, even nicer meals, and a captain who doesn't berate you,
Like where?
like here.
Are you trying to?
Ilaria, let's have a talk for a quick second.
Getting the
You hear the mage as you're like walking away. You hear the captain and the mage start talking to each other.
Ilaria, we are not hiring pirates to run a ship that is fully manned.
But hire is a soft term. I was thinking more of indentured
Slavery.
servitude.
That's just slavery with extra steps.
I mean, is it?
They don't have freedom and they have to work for you in order to get their freedom. At a chance of getting their freedom.
Laria's kind of scratching her head. I mean, isn't that what farmers do?
We can discuss the politics of capitalism a different day, but technically they are free men. It's just, you know, in this world you need to work to eat. What I'm saying is we don't bring them aboard the crew because we do not need to fill any positions, and even if we did, we should probably hire someone who might not get arrested in the next port we go into.
She's kind of like nodding her head. Okay, I kind of see your point, but I do think using unsavory characters like these could benefit us, especially when entering shoot, I'm blanking on the name. This is Annika talking.
Lomrin.
Lomrin.
I'm sure we'll be fine either way. But I really don't think we should bring them aboard the crew, especially because it's not our place to offer that. We are not the captain of the ship.
Oh man.
Alright, I just need to ask them about that one rumor. So, just back me up.
Okay, good cop, silent cop, slightly intimidating cop.
Sure.
Which
I will
one?
walk back over. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Walk back over.
Alec, you're the mage in this situation.
Sure. As soon as you like walk over, they just stop whispering and stare at you.
What you talking about?
Nothing a friend of the Templar should hear about.
Don't fucking worry about it.
No, we're not friends. Or at least
Oh, that's
he's not
why.
technically a Templar anymore.
Yeah. Sure. And we believe that.
You can believe whatever you want. It's not my place.
Can't believe a fucking mage would travel with a Templar like that. It's disgusting.
As she's pointing at Sarad.
Who's just like staring.
What?
It's despicable. Do you not realize what they've done to us?
He's a Templar flunk out. He hates the
Doesn't
Hey,
matter.
Templars.
He's still a
hey.
Templar.
Who gives a shit?
I wouldn't say flunked out.
Dropped out, flunked out. We haven't
Hella-
gone into it.
She looks at the mage. Hell, a flunky is actually worse.
Yeah, that means they're more dangerous.
And you still
No.
got beat up by a flunky, so
That's
No,
the
God.
issue, dipshit!
We got beat up by a flunky and his dipshit friends.
Traitors.
That
Both
sucks.
of you.
Drama
You're worse
queen.
than us. You sold your freedom.
What?
Really? Because I could just walk out whenever I want.
Then leave.
well, I mean,
Prove your fucking point to us.
Anyway,
Yeah,
I was
see?
just wondering if you
Fucking
heard any
bootlicker
rumors.
over there.
You know what mages aren't supposed to do when they're around a Templar? Cast magic all willy-nilly, and I'm just going to, let's see, what spell should I use? Is he still mostly at full health?
I
The
think
mage?
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they would have gotten a full rest. Or not a full rest, a short rest.
Okay, give me 1 sec. Actually, we said he was a sorcerer, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Intelligence save.
Yep. Would be in this folder.
Ricky organized all of the monster stat blocks.
Yup. Motherfucking pancakes. 10's not gonna cut it.
Nope. 5 psychic damage to him.
He just like screams out in horrible pain and just
You know, if I was a dog of the Templars, I wouldn't be allowed to do that. I would need approval for every spell.
So that's how you're trying to convince me that you're better than me by torturing me when you have already got me prisoner? Yeah. Yeah.
No, I just need to prove a point because he wouldn't come running for a harmless spell, but
You keep telling
It's
yourself
true.
that.
So you became a pirate to escape the Templars?
Became a pirate. So that way we can escape the binds of servitude from
By
all aspects of life.
attacking innocent merchants.
What, you don't think the poor people need to eat too?
And are you saying that you
He wouldn't know
No.
anything about the poor people. He'd complain about his outfit.
True.
and so you know the manifest of every ship and you know what they're carrying so that you don't accidentally attack the ones that are carrying food, clothes? Is
Listen,
that what you're saying?
people are gonna get hurt. That's just the reality of life.
So you willingly want to hurt people.
So you're debating philosophy with the person that you're torturing?
I'm debating philosophy with a criminal who's trying to justify their crimes. It's okay for us to be free, even if that means hurting innocent people. Yes, you really are just amazingly wonderful people, aren't you?
All right. Then answer me this question. How far down the line does innocence go then? Where does the line start to be drawn?
At the
Because I know
people
where
you
my
hurt.
line is.
At
Do
the
you know where
people
your
you
line
hurt.
is? My line starts at kids and people who are on the land.
Except that's not where your line is, because you don't know what's in the ships that you attack.
You think we're just
Well-
attack whoever we want willy-nilly? Are you kidding me?
And that's why I asked, do you know what is in the ship's manifest for every ship that you attack?
We know which ones are carrying supplies and which ones are transporting passengers.
Do you?
Yeah, do you not know? She like smiles as soon as she says it. This is your first outing on the sea, ain't it?
I think it is.
Oh man, you
You
caught
have
me.
no clue what any of these ships are. You have no clue the life we've actually led.
Also, you killed our friend.
Oh, don't say me.
Oh, so now my entire crew is damned. Even though some of them, were just cooks and janitors. Right,
On
guys?
a pirate vessel.
And they worked, they got paid, they got fed. I put clothes and shelter on their backs.
This is
You
new.
can justify this however you want.
This is new. Someone gets murdered and then we get captured and then tortured and then we are told that they're the good guys.
Yeah, no, this is really new.
Wow.
Oh, no. What I did definitely wasn't good.
No, but you're still saying that you're in the right.
I'm saying I'm following the law.
That's
we
I
caught
fucking
you,
knew
fucker.
it.
We fucking caught him.
Get out.
Fucking hell, that was good. And she takes her bound hands and reaches out to high five the mage.
Just high five.
Butt five. My hands are bound.
Yes,
Ah.
you really got me. I'm so proud of you.
We're not looking for your approval. We're just finding humor in a really shitty situation.
Yeah. So, what did you come here for? Tell us
Yeah,
what
well,
prison
the
we're going to?
Yeah, what prison? Who's taking
No, I
us?
was just wondering if you heard anything about the Pearl of the Abyss.
Well,
Why are you?
we got fucking got.
Why are you looking for that thing?
Do I need a reason?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Templar friend.
And if I needed a reason, why would I tell you?
Why would we tell you?
Fair.
So, are we gonna mutually benefit from this, or are you just gonna walk away?
Oh, well, you'd need to bargain to the captain with that.
Oh, I mean more talking about where this pearl is.
No, I mean, I can't give you anything. It's the captain who decides that.
Oh, I just want the reason why you want it.
It helps my spells.
Same as reason as you got it.
Huh. Yeah.
Or you wanted it.
You got it?
No.
Well, no. We want it, though.
We got close though.
You got real close.
Oh, really? Do tell.
Could almost smell. Why should I?
We got. Come on.
Yeah, but he said he knows the captain.
He's not gonna
No.
put on a good word for us.
I said you'd need to talk to the captain about it.
How about you talk to the captain on our behalf? Then we'll tell you what we know.
No, I don't think I will.
The mage just looks over at the captain, goes, "Oh well."
Yeah, well.
Alright.
But
Nope, goodbye. And he just walks away.
okay.
If they want to keep trying to bargain, they can do it to his back.
Hey, other mage, what's your name?
Little girl, come here.
What, me?
Yeah, what's your name?
Should I tell him, Hassan?
Hassan's gone. Yeah, Larry is there.
Oh. Should I tell him my real name?
Funnily enough, Erlin's outside.
If you have any semblance of mercy for mages, I'd like to talk to you.
Okay. My government name is Ursa.
Ursa, it's a pleasure.
What's the government?
Yeah, it's a weird thing that keeps making those laws that we don't want to follow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, remember when it came to our village?
Oh, yeah, they wanted us to pay them money, and then we killed them. Huh, anyway.
Yeah.
What'd
Fucking
you,
tax collectors.
what'd you say, Ursa?
Yep.
My name's Ayanto.
Ayanto. Hello.
Hello.
He'd shake your hand, but
Yeah,
yeah.
She makes a shaking hand motion.
he nods.
Listen, I don't care what you do with me or the rest of them. Him, on the other hand, as she's like pointing at Ayanto. We can't let him be taken by that fucking Templar flunky.
You know what they do to us, right?
Oh yeah.
No,
Horrible.
do you... Hold on. Do you really know?
They throw you in a circle.
That's not the worst they can do
No.
to you.
No, that's
That's merciful to them.
that's for the mages that they want to bring up in their weird little military. The,
Little dogs that they want to breed.
the rogue mages, they take away their powers forever.
Do you want to know how they
Oh.
take away your powers, little mage?
How?
Those little emotions that you love just go snip, snip, gone.
They sever
You'll
your
be a...
connection to the Fade.
and sever anything that you hold dear. No love, no fear,
No dreams.
no hate. I can't let that happen to him.
Please.
Okay. I'll talk to Hassan about it.
No! You saw how he talked to us.
He's not gonna fucking believe us. Listen, if you have any semblance of mercy, you can take me to jail, but make sure he either walks free or he gets a sea burial. Death is preferable to what I saw.
Okay.
Listen, we'll cheat, we'll steal, kill, for whatever we need. But that's not a human crime.
It's the
These
worst
Templars
thing you
are...
could do to someone.
These Templars are fucking demons in disguise,
Why
masquerading as saviors.
Why are you working with one?
It's not really by choice. If anything, it's...
So
it's just
you are a
it's-
dog to them.
No.
We
I
can
would never.
we can
I am-
help you get away from him.
We really can. If there's one
Not a
thing,
dog to
that we-
nobody.
then tell
I'm
us
with
why
this
you
group
work. Then tell us why you're
because-
with him.
He gets the connections I need to get closer to where I want to go.
But he's not hurting you or anything.
No. If anything, I use him to get the connections so
He
I
really-
can move around.
He really is a flunk out, Ayanto.
Is there anything you can... Is there any way you can help us? You already killed one of us. We're
I wasn't
not gonna
there.
try and fight you. Wait, that's right, she wasn't.
No. And by the look of it, she probably was hurling her guts.
Look, all I heard is that you guys are pirates. And you're trying to steal some stuff or something. And there's a hole in our ship. That's all I know.
Listen, We don't want to be bound by a damn system of laws. Do you want to know what laws get us? The circles.
The thing is, we're out at sea, and I don't know how I could help you escape.
You gotta get to port at some point. Just... when you're escorting us, just let us go. We're not gonna cause you no more trouble, and we're probably gonna cause no one else trouble. We don't have enough of a crew for that anymore.
I just
Insight check.
Okay. I won't.
Damn, I'm pretty convinced.
Can I tap?
Hold on.
Sarah?
Annika, what did you want to do?
Oh, I was just gonna tap Sarah on the shoulder just for a quick like whisper on the side.
Okay, Ricky, did you want to do something before Ilaria?
I was gonna roll the captain's check.
Okay.
Deception.
Yeah, roll that, and then Ilaria, you can say what you want to.
Oh wait, yeah, roll it.
Ricky?
Hmm?
Captain's check?
Yeah, I sent it to you.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Alright, Ilaria, go ahead.
Oh, we are going to Wamarin. They don't know that, but I'm not so sure about letting the rest of them go, but at the very least giving the mage a neutral chance.
Yeah. Because with the others, it's just prison.
Yeah,
This one is like murder. Worse than murder.
I'd be more comfortable letting fate or whatever the hell take its chances on him than a sure chance of death, or almost death.
So we let him go, but then turn in the rest of them.
Maybe have him towards the back of the line and let him slip out.
That could work.
Could I talk to the mage?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Now we don't trust you yet, but and we're not gonna snitch. Far as you know, you don't have any other choice. What are your plans after getting to any port?
Get the hell away from you guys.
And what if you had to go alone?
He like looks over at the captain, and it's a look that just says, actually, make an insight check.
Where? Be good to me.
17. It's very much like they've been together for a while, so if, he gets out like by himself, he's definitely gonna break her out along with him.
I'm rooting a friendship.
You're like, in my fanfic, they're happy. But it's this very like sorrowful, like, I'm so sorry, but I have to take this, like.
The captain.
Yeah.
The captain gives like a knowing nod. You don't gotta worry about me. I can make it on my own.
Sorry, there's the giant like storm outside. I'm gonna close my window really quick.
Oh yeah, it passed over me not too long ago.
Sorry, it traveled from Philly to you.
You brought it over.
You.
You bitch. Oh, crunchy knuckles.
The mage then kind of like turns to you and goes, what that skinny little blonde guy said, it made some sort of sense. If we actually want to help out people less fortunate than us, we could do it a bit more tactfully. I'm not saying I'd, be an honest farmer, but I wouldn't try to hurt people as much.
I mean, there's always tomorrow, dude. I'm figuring it out myself. Sorry about your other friend, but it was her or me, and I'm glad it was me.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Wow! I'm really,
Yeah, you're
I'm really
appealing.
buttering them up today.
You are appealing to a sense that they have lived by, essentially.
Oh, sorry. I
One
forgot
more.
to do persuasion.
18.
Nice.
18's great.
Yeah, he kind of looks at you and just nods. And for like a split second, you feel like he understands a little bit more than you would want him to. Like, this kind of like knowing look of, I see. And just nothing else. He goes, is there anything you want from us?
I mean, you don't seem to know much about the Pearl of the Abyss, huh?
He looks at the captain again.
We might have held back quite a bit from your blonde, skinny friend.
Well then, you give us some information, and we'll help you out.
Now you're actually speaking a language that most people understand.
That pirates understand.
Most people.
The Pearl is old. It's been around for centuries. First heard about it from stories from my grandfather, of people going mad with power when they held it. It requires a lot of patience and fortitude, and a lot of people lack that. It's also... well, it's traded hands quite a bit, and it's... You have a map around here?
Do we have a map?
I'm
Yes.
gonna
And-
go. I'm gonna be like, hold on. Run upstairs, grab it quickly from our bunks. Run back down.
Erland and Asan are standing outside. Just
You see Erlen like with like
Quickly,
half of an
like-
orange sliced in his mouth, going, "Hey, Arya."
Sorry, we have some lady emergency. They wouldn't know. What's Ilaria doing with a quill? Fuck if I know.
Lady emergency.
lady emergency. And you place it in front of him, and he just kind of like using his nose, kind of like points out areas. It was first spotted all the way down here on the ship of some.
The captain like just looks at him like,
Yeah,
what are you gonna say?
there was a big fight over it. It was said to sink to the bottom of the ocean. Years later, in the center of Rialto Bay, a bunch of fishermen captured some strange creature. It was a fish, a shark. It had hands, huge teeth, and it held the pearl in its mouth. It said that there were more creatures like it. That they were almost friendly, yet terrifying.
Sorry,
Demons are
D-
friendly.
DM, you said a shark with huge teeth that had hands, or
It was
that
like the guy's just kind of like mumbling to himself, like not really sure, like a fish or a shark, and it had hands and arms and like very, very sharp teeth.
So a mermaid.
He doesn't know. Then it vanished again. Though there are stories of a group of fishermen that he kind of goes quiet. They all ate each other. The pearl
And
washed
then-
upon shore. He looks at the captain.
It really wasn't much of a legend. Found chunks of meat in their mouths and large bite marks in their skin. Some of them eating themselves. No, we couldn't be too sure.
Were these fishermen the same one who found the fish thing?
Yeah.
Same ship.
They had the pearl with them. Their boat sank to the bottom. And then it washed up on shore of around Treviso.
That fucking town. Something's always fucking wrong with that town.
I don't know if you've heard of the sea wolf. It roams in the eastern side of Rialto Bay. But that's where the pearl last vanished.
We would have usually kept our raiding path on that side if it wasn't for that fucking wolf.
A sea wolf, is that a wolf in the ocean?
It's a demon, is what it is.
Oh,
It's a demon, it's a spirit, it's a fucking creature of the water, it's whatever you want to call it.
It's a god.
No! Shut.
It can't be killed.
None of that. None of that.
It vanishes in the middle of the night. It's like it's there, but it's not.
Yeah, and if you call it a god, it'll think it's a god and it'll go even further than where it already is.
Okay.
You know how this shit works.
Sorry.
You know better than me. You don't fuck with legends like that, any of you.
alright, don't fuck with the sea wolf, but also we need that pearl.
Plan was to get the pearl and hightail it out of his region. That's it. Full sail, just keep going till we hit somewhere else that wasn't the eastern side of Rialto Bay. And we weren't going to look back.
And do what with the pearl?
That was for him to figure that out.
It holds magic power. It can amplify spells or be used as some sort of like material to cast something. It's powerful and it's useful and it's very expensive, and I thought it would help us.
I want to say you thought wrong, but you didn't. It was our best lead.
We've told you everything we know.
Thank you.
But if you can't get him out, you need to do both of us a favor.
Kill you both.
No, just
Me.
death is preferable to what the Templars do. And if he's arrested, then the Templars will know and get him. Even if your friend's a flunky, the Templars will eventually come to the jail and rip him out.
How
I
well
can't
do you
have
think
that
you can hide your magic? Ilaria asks Ealto. Ealto?
Eonto.
E-
It's okay. How long are you planning? Ricky, it's the thing again.
No, that fucking balls.
He goes, how long are you planning to leave me in the prison?
Oh, I don't think you'll be seeing it, really.
Then what do you mean?
Once we hit port, we'll let you know.
I can hide it for a good bit, but it's unpredictable sometimes.
You've been working on it. I believe in you.
Thanks.
I'm gonna turn to Sarad for this, like... Should I tell them we're headed to Lomerin?
I think it's
Wait.
fair.
Fair? Okay. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah. Our next stop is Lomerin. Do with that what you will.
He nods.
And what about me? What do you plan on doing with me?
We'll let the law decide whether... Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to click on the map. Oh, shit.
Technically, your next stop is Afsana.
Wah.
So
The plan that I know it as was here, over here, hug the coast over to here.
I mean... Yeah, technically, but they might die. Well, okay. I'll fix that.
So, if our next stop is that place, then should we keep him on the ship and put him somewhere else?
I look to notes. Ealto.
Eonto.
Eonto. I keep putting an L. I put the I look to Eonto. Would you prefer an island or would you prefer the coast?
Anything.
Where do you think you'd survive the best? Giving you a choice here, you know.
Is that really a choice you can offer?
Not sure, but you know, where would you like to be dropped off? We'll try to make it work.
The quicker you can get me out, the better.
All right, Afsana it is.
Well, it's the best plan we've got. Thank you. You know, your friend might be a hard ass, but you guys at least have souls.
Kind of turn to Sarah and laugh. Huh. San's a hard ass now.
Oh my gosh, he's been around Indra too much.
Yeah,
Son's gonna kill himself.
He was going to be the good cop, but they pissed him off. So
He got angry.
he got angry. So he was bad cop, which worked still.
True.
Although Asan is going to think about this moment later.
Son will remember this.
Asan will remember this.
Look, since you're helping us, from a captain of a ship to whatever the hell you're trying to do, would you like advice?
Sure, why not?
Leave your pride at the coast.
Hassan didn't get that in the memo.
He's not in the room.
Leave your pride at the coast because the sea will swallow you if you think you can conquer it.
Noted.
And I mean all of your pride. Even your... As she's like putting up finger quotes the best she can.
Hidden behind her back.
Superiority to others.
Out here, we all sink just as quickly.
Your grave will just be a wet, sad place where the fish will eat you.
Speaking of graves, are you guys gonna do a burial for our first mate?
What is the most appropriate way to handle that? Leaving it to you guys.
Looks over at the captain.
We'd like to be there to at least say some last words.
Is there, was she religious?
Not really.
Okay, cool. That saves us.
She grew up in a bad home. Fucking... What's the best way I can describe this? One of those parents who thinks the maker is more sacred than their child.
Oh my lord, yeah.
Just... Not entirely a religious person, but we'd like to say some last words before she passes to the next life.
I'll try to have some words with our captain about that.
Just a tarp and some rope would do.
God damn it, Alec.
Thank you.
You know how, like, in an anime when a side character's about to die, and you just get all of their backstory?
Yeah.
Man, I killed a person. God damn it. I have conscience now.
It wasn't you,
Well,
it was
hey.
Ricky.
Yeah, it was Ricky.
Yeah, but
It was the
No.
child of the group, which is going to be more traumatizing.
even worse.
Hey.
Oh my god.
Fucking hell!
Ron?
My god!
Wasn't it wood that exploded from the inside out?
No, Ricky's just dramatic when he describes stuff.
Yeah, I'm just dramatic when I describe stuff.
That was cool. It was a
It was
cool
like it
description.
was in a metaphorical way, you know?
Yeah, no, just an
Metaphorical
arrow
expression.
goes straight through from one side to the other, unimpeded.
I mean, if you really want to traumatize someone, you should have had her mumbling from the brain damage before she
Oh
died.
no! Oh no!
Mom, I forgive you. Crumples.
Mom, pink octopus. Crumple. The brain damage would go.
If we ever see each other again, Isabel.
Wait, did you get cut off? I think.
No, he said Isabel.
Oh.
But he said it with an accent.
Oh.
Isabel.
Write that
Good.
down. Write that down.
Isabel, the former captain.
They can only put me in jail for so long before they just throw me back out onto the streets.
Oh, and what was the mage's name? Sorry.
Ionto.
Ionto.
Okay, someone.
Ionto.
Eh,
It has an I, but I put
I did spell it out.
I'm sorry,
Yeah, but you guys
But
were,
you guys were in the middle.
yeah, you guys were RPing for a while in the chat.
Have it.
Alright,
It's in Misk.
do Ilaria and Sarah head back up to the deck, or?
Wait, do we... I don't think I have it in my pack. But a health potion?
He has, if you're giving that to the mage, the damage that he suffered was basically a terrible migraine.
Oh.
Also,
Okay.
like they'll regain their hit points, like
It's
once
not-
they
it-
sleep.
They can short rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, they short
Alright.
rest once, they can short rest again.
But like he sees you like kind of like taking out your potion and just like he greatly approves. +5 on his friendship scale.
Ilaria, the people pleaser.
He seems to appreciate it, but just goes, no, it's fine.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess we head back upstairs. Oh,
When
I
they
take the map
exit,
of the quill.
Unless Sarah wants to do anything.
Oh no, I'm good.
Okay.
when they exit, I will just peek my head in and wink, and then close the door.
Yeah, Erlin's out there.
Is
He's
that
just been
elf
waiting with
flirting
his
with them?
on.
Yes, I was about to say, is he flirting with us after torturing us?
Damn, he said there's some fucked up shit.
Yeah, you sick
just a
motherfucker.
Ooh, say more.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Y'all done in there?
If I turned to Sarah, do you think that went well?
Very well.
Yeah. Some little girl bonding.
With a bunch of prisoners?
We got the information we needed that he couldn't get, so I think we did plum peachy well.
We did say good Templar, bad Templar, so
I accidentally became good Templar.
Did
I
someone
was
call
not
for me?
planning. No.
Okay.
No, not everything's about you, Indra.
Wow, I must be rubbing off on you.
Oh, god damn it.
Y'all
Oh, Vicar,
needed
damn it.
something from these bandits?
They had information about something I was looking for.
If we could gather our little crew together, I don't know if we should include the captain as well.
Can I ask that we don't?
Okay. Team team meeting in the bedroom. I think.
Alright, well, if Sarah could just give me a minute here.
Okay.
So he's sitting there, right? He's sitting there. Okay, so basically, right now he looks like he's actually just changed up his outfit quite a bit. Right now he's in like gray overalls and a like burgundy bandana over his head. Like it looks pirate style.
Oh my god, he looks like like every cook in a Chinese restaurant.
And an interesting thing actually, Ilari, you might recognize. This is the same bandana that you first met Erland in. Like first time you saw Erland, he was like extremely conspicuous looking, like just big ass duster jacket and a bandana over his face. Now that bandana is brought back and over his head, covering up most of his hair. It seems like an odd mix between how he used to look and also, yeah, totally. He's like Kai, yeah, totally.
I
It's an
hate
odd
it
mix.
here.
Because the overall,
Is he balding and just hiding it?
no, I don't know.
I think out of all of us, Erland has the most hair.
True.
No,
Damn,
it's
that's
Hassan.
saying a lot. It's Hassan, no.
I mean, unless you're counting body hair.
Unless you're counting
Yeah, that's
bald hair
true.
in this case, yes, then it's absolutely Erland.
Yeah, exactly. It's an odd mix because you're used to seeing him in overalls back in Starkhaven when he was working as a tradesman. But basically, he's sitting there with an orange in one hand that's like peeled and like he's taking those slices off of, and a vial in the other.
He's going native.
All right, Sarah. So I noticed you've been tossing up all those big voyage meals Brandy and I've been working so hard to put together. Well, mostly Brandy. But I made this. He holds it over. It's this kind of slimy green concoction inside the vial. It don't taste as bad as it looks.
Uh-huh.
It should be able to help with, the stomach problems. You look like you've been having a rough 2 days.
Yeah, I'm very pale.
Yeah, hopefully this should help you out. And, actually, you want half of this? He holds up the other half of the orange. It's usually better to not take these on such an empty stomach.
Yes.
All right, here you
Please.
go. Hands over
I-
half a peeled orange.
She absolutely obliterates it, peel and all.
Oh God.
There is no. Okay.
There
was no
Someone's appeal.
Sarah puts the peel back on.
Orange
back on.
hairs and all.
Sarah's like, "Where's the peel?"
I've never had orange naked.
Do you eat your orange with or without the skin?
Erlen's like, "I took it off and threw it in the trash." Sarah's like, "No!"
Just like rummages for it in the trash and puts it back on.
It's like, where's the shell?
Ah.
The shell.
All right. Well, feel better. Okay.
Thank you.
Puts his hands in his overall pockets and just
Oh,
starts walking
shucks.
away. Wait, where are we meeting for the thing? In the what?
In the bedroom to translate.
All right.
Not much of a bedroom, but it's a room with beds. Aw, shout.
Everyone, slumber party. Bedroom.
In the middle of the day, it's noon.
The entire
called a
crew
siesta.
just like sees all of you guys heading down into the bedroom all together.
Don't come in.
The captain like leans his head over the fucking railing. What the fuck they doing in there?
Do you think they're having an orgy?
An orgy.
Probably. I think they're having an
I
orgy.
mean, how else did
Probably.
these people get along?
All right, I
On
think
the
we
door.
should. Let's take a break there. And boop boop.
Wheel.
Wow. Alrighty. So you guys like gather everybody up to have a team meeting.
Yeah.
On the door, I write team bonding exercise. Do not enter. Winky face.
You're not helping. You're not helping the orgy allegations.
Who says I was trying to stop it?
Oh
Makes him
no.
scared of entering the room.
She's a menace.
She's a maniac.
Alrighty. You all gather in your like shared room. So, what's this about?
Alrighty, and then I smack the. Oh, there's no tables. I'll smack the map down on. Whose bed is the closest? Indra's bed. The sheets are here are the Christmas.
Did you draw on my map?
Don't get mad. Wait, look. We found out where the Pearl of the Abyss is.
The what?
It's a long
What's the Pearl of
story.
the Abyss?
It's an item that I really need to get for one of my spells.
What does the spell do?
You know how there are enchanted items? And
Yeah.
if you pick one off the street, you might not know what it does?
Yeah, that happens.
That spell will let me figure out what any enchanted item does.
What kind of heathen walks around picking magic stuff off the street?
Ooh,
Well, heathen that just finds some, I guess.
Oh, you hear Brandy by the side. Ooh, gold coin.
Never mind. That would be a great spell to have. Yeah.
Yeah, you see why I desperately need it.
Why we all
And-
desperately need it.
Obviously, I don't technically need this specific item, but it's the first one that sounds like it fits the bill. Because realistically, I just
that's
need a
cool.
very large and pure pearl.
Oh,
And this legendary pearl is the only one I've heard anything about.
I mean,
How-
I don't
how-
know if it would be pure. I stare it.
how did you figure out where it is?
You can ask. I mean, I heard some rumors in Afsana. Or actually, no, I heard some rumors in Islay. But apparently it was something that a bunch of pirate crews we're looking for, so we thought to ask our hostile guests if they knew anything.
Did they?
According to Ilaria, yes.
Shepard just turns out area. So is Pearl.
Did you just point at the sea wolf?
Well, I was actually the whole. Oh, are you talking in character? Or out
Yeah,
of
in character, in character.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but sure, we'll say that I just pointed at our next target. The
Funny
last it was
story.
seen- yeah, the last it was seen was near that area with the sea wolf.
Chorizo.
Does
East side of Rialto Bay.
And you guys believed the pirates that we captured?
They didn't have a reason to lie.
Oh, they also asked if we could give their fallen comrade proper burial and allow them to say some words.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine, but we gotta drop him off at the nearest prison afterward.
Oh, of course, but like, you know, respects and all that.
Or are we gonna take them with us to the sea wolf?
I mean, huh.
Also, I just realized this. Out of character.
Hmm.
I guess in character. We should take their pirate flag as proof, just in case.
Oh.
Oh, good idea.
Before we, disconnect from the ship and then their ship sinks. So, yeah. I will, actually, let's make this easy. I'll ask Siren to fly up there, peck at the ropes, and then fly back down with the flag.
Easy enough.
Yeah, that's less of any type of check and more of just a matter of time.
Yeah, so, 2-3 minutes later, Siren comes back with their flag. Good
You got it.
Siren. I'd give him a little scritch on his head.
You got a bird now?
Oh damn it! You couldn't hear that.
Yes, this is Siren. He's
Hello,
more
bird.
than just a bird.
Squawk.
what is a bird? What does a bird do?
I mean, for the most part, he's just a bird. However, I
Grab
can
flags, I
see,
guess.
I can see through his eyes, hear through his ears, and he obeys every order.
Hear through the veil, mortals.
Is this like an elf thing, like with your
I-
hog?
I'd say this is more like a mage thing, because I can't really... Like, Fenris will listen to what I say, but whether or not he follows through with it is different. He's a bit of a diva.
Mm.
Just like his daddy.
What?
So, sorry, can we just go back a sec? Pirates that were known for being pirates and that we were supposed to capture told you where a weird magic item is, and we're gonna take them for their word?
Well-
if we... Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, they pointed us towards our next bounty, so we'd have to go there anyway. I was just gonna say we should keep an eye out.
Don't you think it might be a trap?
I mean, they'll die with us.
Yeah, taking us down with them!
I mean, we have to go after the sea wolf anyway. That's our next bounty.
Mm,
If they pointed me in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, then, I'd probably be a bit more thoughtful about it, but they pointed us literally to where we're going next anyway. So, we just keep an eye out for something shiny in the water.
fine. It'll give me time to send word to Templars.
Who
About what?
The mage that we have on board.
Ooh. Oh. Okay.
I
That the
They're
best
not,
idea?
they're not going to show up while I'm here, right?
I'm not gonna tell them to capture you. Relax. But-
No, but you said it yourself. Templars can sense when someone's magic. I don't want to be anywhere in the vicinity.
I'll let you know when they get here, and I'll meet with them personally.
I mean, do you have to?
What do you mean?
Do you have to? Like,
Yes.
You can't exactly put a mage in a regular person's jail cell.
Well, also, this was kind of the whole reason I came to Ravane. There were rogue mages from Tevinter. I don't know if this guy's from Tevinter or anything, but he's definitely a rogue mage, and he's definitely hurt people, so...
Say, what do you do with rogue mages anyway?
That depends. Sometimes we put them back in a circle.
And
sometimes,
if you don't?
Sometimes we just kill them.
And is there a secret third thing?
If you're asking about tranquility, I don't really know much about that. I don't deal with that. It's...
Wrong?
It just rubs me the wrong way, is all.
We supposed to know what tranquility is?
I have no
what
idea what that is.
is that?
It's... You know how all of us, like, have a connection to the Fade, except for dwarves? And that's what gives people the ability to cast magic, have dreams, stuff like that.
Feel emotions?
Well, dwarves can feel emotions.
Yes, but I've heard what tranquil are like. You're not just turning them into dwarves.
Where'd you hear that exactly?
When you're a mage who is not in a circle, you tend to study up.
You grew up around the Dalish. What did they know? Specifically about circle magic.
Oh, I don't know much about the circles. I've heard stories about what you do to mages that don't obey the rules.
Okay, don't say it like I've done it personally. It's...
Oh, no, okay. That was my mistake. Not
Wait,
you.
Indra.
Templars.
What?
How do you know that they're not gonna do that to that guy? That's
I don't.
wrong.
That's up to
That's-
them to decide.
That's wrong.
And killing people isn't.
We've killed people.
You're doing worse than killing them. You're taking away whatever feelings, whatever anything they had.
They're also taking... Listen! I told you I don't like it. If you don't like it, go do something about it then. I'm just doing my job.
Indra,
Besides...
be very careful with how you word that, because what I can do about that is throwing you off the ship right now.
Yeah, are you gonna do that?
Oh, let's calm down.
You know, I've never
Everyone.
had a connection to any of this kind of stuff, and you know, I'm fine.
I'm not going to sit by while you do something worse than murder someone.
What would you know about it?
Because at least when they're dead, they can go somewhere.
Why do you have such an opinion about this? This doesn't concern you.
Yes, it does.
Are you a mage?
It concerns all of us. We have to decide their fate right now.
Technically...
Ain't the whole point of giving them to the Templar so that we don't have to decide?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're putting them in the hands of what is essentially sharks.
They're going to have a trial.
A one-sided
Anything.
trial.
Okay,
It's
hold
better
on.
that they do get to the sharks.
How do you know it's one-sided? You grew up in Ravane. There's no Templars here.
The evidence is everywhere.
What?
They're pirates.
What are you
they hurt
talking
people.
about?
They've killed people.
And you don't think they deserve to be punished for that?
I think they deserve to be punished, just not removed like that. Because if
I
you
don't-
don't think that's right, why even give them that possibility?
Well, what do you want me to do? Set them free?
Anything else but that.
Anything else means setting them free, Brandy.
Or killing them.
Yeah, because that's better. At least when
You
you're
know what?
tranquil, you still have a purpose to your life.
You
What
don't
purpose?
have a life.
Serving?
Serving? You do know that Tranquil are some of the best enchanters in Thedas, right? They're the only ones, aside from dwarves, that could work with raw lyrium because it won't affect their minds like it does to everybody else. They're some of the
because
best
they're
potion.
lobotomized.
Oh my.
Do we have that word?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Look, Venter does some fucked up shit. We probably do have that word.
That's fair. That's actually very fair what Josh just said.
Okay, it's a
Like,
canon word. now.
lobotomies go really back in like
Yeah,
actual.
they
so,
might not have
yeah,
the same name, but the concept is still there.
yeah.
Oh,
definitely.
let's see. The original early work of lobotomies were in the 1880s.
So they
They
wouldn't
don't
have
work
it.
for cans. You know what tree
Maybe
panning
in,
is? When they screw a hole in your skull and like take out your brains, that's basically what tranquility is.
How would okay
That
again?
doesn't sound
How
pleasant.
how do you know what tranquility is? All you know is from what I've told you, and all I know is from what I've been told. I don't know why everybody's such an expert on this, especially when none of you know what you're dealing with. None of you are Templars. None of you have seen what I've seen. And again, for some reason, everybody's very, very casual about letting a guy that murdered people to just run around free.
Like you?
Like,
I hate that I keep
Like
having to
me?
take this
Like
What did you say?
Erland? Like Asan? Like everyone else in this fucking room?
What did you say to me?
Like you?
Are you calling me a murderer?
Because I'm a murderer, Asan's a murderer, everyone in this room's a murderer according to you.
Sorry, I feel like I'm misunderstanding. Are you equating the fact that we killed mages from Tevinter that were kidnapping people to save those people? You're equating that to these pirates attacking innocent merchants.
No, we don't even know if they're with Tevinter or not.
I didn't say they were with Tevinter. I'm saying he's a dangerous mage. And he should be taken by the Templars, and they'll figure out what to do with him. They might not make him tranquil, but it's not up to us.
Brandy, are you mad about what happened today? Because you're calling yourself these. You're calling all of us this, and
This isn't
I don't think
about...
you know all of our pasts here.
I don't. I really don't. But we've killed people.
We've killed monsters. We've killed giants and...
Yeah, we've killed bandits. And other people.
I haven't. Look,
Hey, Indra,
Can we
if
agree
I
on
can
something here?
intercede.
Hold on.
Yeah, okay, my bad.
can we agree on something here? All right. I'm sure all of us have very different ideas of magic and how we view the people who use it. Magic is powerful, ain't it? Right? People who have it, stronger than those who don't. Yeah? And with all power, especially that can't quite be controlled, if you ain't wielding it responsibly, you can end up hurting a lot of people in ways way worse than anyone else could. Magic can corrupt. All right? You see what they do. You've heard what they do in Tevinter.
Erland.
So, I just want to say, right? This mage, the one mage that we have here as prisoner, right? If they have their trial, if they go off and pay for the actual crimes of piracy or whatever hell else they've committed, right? And they are deemed to be wielding that power that they have responsibly, right? If they are deemed to not be a threat to anyone, then they'll keep it. The only problem is if they decide they want to be something worse than just a pirate.
Erland, what happens when you corner an animal?
I really hope you're not calling that guy an animal right now. I really hope that's not what you're saying.
Whether they wanted to or not, they're in this life. And when we're caught, we face what we've done. They'll face what they've done. All of them. And we'll collect that pretty price on all their heads. After that, it's up to them to decide.
Ireland, before I go back down to the kitchen, can you answer me a question?
What?
How much is my life worth then?
What are you talking about?
What's the gold in my head?
You aren't a criminal, Brandy. You aren't. You don't have an actual bounty on your head like these freaking plank breakers. What was the point of us doing any of this? We went out to stop some rogue pirates out on the seas that were causing trouble for other people. All right? That's what we did. We succeeded, and so we're gonna turn them in and collect our payment. It's simple. Why else have we been doing any of this?
It's because Brandy
We just
feels
come over
now.
here. What?
It's because she feels bad now.
Brandy. We aren't gonna capture a bunch of... I mean, just to let them go? What?
What? I didn't expect that. Just... I don't know.
Look, I know you didn't mean to do what you did.
She was trying to use a fucking ballista on Ilaria.
Exactly. You protected us. All right? That's what we're all trying to do. Okay? And... No, don't blame yourself. We don't always have control. And mistakes happen. All right? Mistakes happen.
In battle, you have to make hard decisions, and you did. That's what makes a good fighter, and that's what's gonna separate you from someone who survives and someone who doesn't.
Is that what matters to you?
Surviving? Yeah.
No, fighting. Just what happens when all the fighting is done? When you sit down and you're finally done and you get to, like, relax and enjoy what you got.
And why are you here?
So I can at least have something that I could give back to my dad for everything he's given to me.
Look, don't go back home and give him all your regrets. All right? Give him your accomplishments. Give him your victories. Give him something better. We're gonna make your dreams come true, right? We're gonna go out, hunt these legendary beasts.
Yeah. Yeah, we are. I'm just gonna go down to the kitchen. You guys can make whatever decisions you want. You already know my vote.
I was going to say quickly, Indra, if you're uncomfortable with him being tranquil, couldn't you put in a good word for him? Get him just transferred to a circle?
I could.
I mean, not to... This gets sound very cocky, and I know you're all used to that. He's not a very powerful mage. It would be pretty easy to keep an eye on him.
Well, that's the thing. They don't make just anybody tranquil. They only make the ones that are gonna be a danger to themselves and others. If
Yeah,
all his crimes are just pirates, he's going into the circle. He's probably gonna stay there forever, but, you know.
Okay. Can you put in a word for that?
I can do my best.
These aren't particularly dangerous pirates. It's not like we went over that one bastard that no one wants to talk about. It was just a bunch of...
These are run-of-the-mill pirates.
Really, yeah. Look.
So at what point are they real pirates? How many people have to be killed? That
I'm saying this is small fries, so for the people who might be worried about the worst possible punishment being given to this one mage, like, so they can maybe calm down a bit. All right?
Oh, Brandy is done with the talking in circles and just leaves and slams the door behind her.
fuck's sake, I'm on your freaking side.
Okay, okay.
As much as I hate the circles, it's better than being tranquil.
So what are our
If
options?
the Templars you call in are people you can trust, and you think will listen to what you have to say, I'm all right with turning them over.
I mean, I could ask for some from Antiva. They're at least a little less jumpy. Listen,
I'm all right with that.
I'm just saying that I need to do this. This is the reason I'm here, and this is part of my job.
Trust me, I do not like pirates any more than anyone else.
So our only option is to turn them in. We don't have.
Well, what do you suggest, Shepard? Throwing them overboard?
I'm just want to poll the room and see if anyone has an idea before we
Ship.
go with the one idea.
We sank their ship, and better or worse, I mean, we taught them their lesson, but I mean, that doesn't exactly fix it.
They offered their own option.
What?
If they were going to get captured, they want to die. Well, the mage. Either they go free, or they want to be killed.
I don't know if Brandy's gonna like that. Murder's too hard, apparently.
Brandy isn't here, so
Hey.
enough talk about Brandy.
Yeah. Be nice to her. She's not as jaded as you are.
Brandy hasn't seen all the things the rest of us have.
She left. Clearly she can't handle this.
She's not
I
used to
know,
having
but-
blood on her hands. Alive.
Have a heart.
on her
You
hands.
weren't always this, as
No.
I gestured all of him.
I wasn't. Sometimes you gotta grow up, though. And I'm just saying maybe it's a little too soon for her. If she can't handle having a conversation about things she doesn't like, what's she gonna do when she has to make another hard decision?
I'm not saying you're wrong. I just think you should handle it a little bit more carefully. Because
Shepherd out.
this is a moment of growth, but where you push her is where she turns out.
That's not on me, though, is it? And Indra just looks at Shepard.
Are you saying it's on me?
Who does she listen to?
Everyone.
She respects you. She listens to us.
She's known me the longest,
Exactly.
so she'll listen to me.
I'm not saying it like it's a bad thing. We've only been traveling for like a week. She knows you. I'm saying, you know, if anyone should talk to her, it's you. Maybe not immediately, but
I need to know what we're doing before.
I don't care what you guys do with the rest of the pirates. I just know I need to turn the mage in. If somebody has an idea regarding doing it in a way that satisfies everybody, that's fine. But I'm not gonna let a rogue mage roam around.
You already have my vote. If you call people you trust, I don't think he deserves tranquility, and I want to be nowhere near the Templars that you call, so give me a lot of warning.
I don't think he'll get it. I don't think he's done enough to really warrant something like that.
I don't think so either, and truthfully, they are a lot more severe with powerful mages.
Exactly. So why are we worried about the worst possible thing coming to pass? I mean, Sarah, you're saying that the mage would rather die than be captured. That's what they're telling you?
Because they think they're going to be thrown into tranquility.
They probably think they're thinking off the same half-assed assumptions the rest of us are. Look, whether they like it or not, they got caught. They got caught doing what they did. All right? They'll be turned in, and then maybe they'll find out that things with the Templars weren't as bad as they were thinking. Maybe it's just not a death sentence, but hey, It's a regular ass punishment for a regular ass crime. It's as regular as it is around these parts.
My only issue with that is what if down the line we're captured by someone? We have mages among us. Will we have the same attitude then?
Well,
Who's gonna capture? Templars? I mean, we have a Templar on our side.
that depends on who captures us, yeah.
I mean, look,
And in general, I'm not going to say that they like the Dalish, but they tend to not fuck with the Dalish without us doing some pretty bad things.
Besides, isn't it always different when it's you?
Are you talking to Asan or?
No, just everybody.
it's different when it's your own.
Exactly.
Andrew, you do care.
I've seen what you and Sarah can do with magic. Yeah, it's freaky, but I don't think you'll kill anyone on accident.
Look, to anyone outside of our little circle here, right? I mean, think about it. Sarah, Asan, I mean, they're being watched. They got eyes on them. We got a Templar here. I mean, come on. They have their own personal officer, I guess.
Babysitter?
In the
At
eyes of
least
their
the way
Templar
that
law,
it-
basically.
In the eyes of the Templar world, basically, yes.
Yeah, so no one's gonna bat too much of an eye against something like that. I think we're gonna be fine.
Plus, I don't go about robbing people on a daily basis.
Zach, we're not criminals here.
Not
We're
that-
monster hunters. We're making these waters safer for other people. And we're risking our lives to do it, but fuck, We gotta repay what we owe. And we gotta get to Lomarin. So are we settled here?
Yeah. You already have my vote. If Indra puts in a good word, I don't mind turning them over. I don't think they are going to get tranquility anyway, but, extra weight helps.
Arya? Sarah? I know you two talked to those folks for a while. But can you understand why we're doing this?
You can confirm that he won't be tranquiled. I guess it's fine.
You ain't threatening to end the world here. Just wanted some coin.
Sarah, what about you?
I have no comment.
It's a yes or a no.
I don't like it.
Alright, no.
Shepard.
Listen, I'm specifically looking for few mages, and this isn't it. So I don't really care what happens, but if we have people who cares and doesn't want to see them go through that, I don't know.
They're not gonna get the worst punishment for their crime. Doubt that. If they were as dangerous to deserve something like that, well, let's be
They
honest.
wouldn't have sent us.
Well, yeah, but let's also be honest, he wouldn't have survived. Would have sank our ship. All right, well, I think we're all done here, so I'm gonna go back to working on my shit. Walks.
As you get near the door, you hear a few people just kind of footsteps shuffle over.
Can I pull Indra aside for a second?
Oh boy.
Oh no,
Has
it's fine.
Has everybody leaves the room or?
Yeah,
I
as
mean,
everyone leaves the room.
I've left. Did I catch sight of anyone who might have been scurrying away from the door?
The first mate Paramjeet and like the elven bard Nadim. they see you and just instantly go. Yeah.
Like whistling away.
Yeah.
We were just talking about the weather.
Yeah. It's raining outside, right?
Yeah, I think right, and
Yeah.
just picks up a bucket of water, just hucks it over the window. Yeah, it's raining. See?
Yes, Captain. Did you need something from us?
Oh
we
yeah,
better
absolutely.
go.
Let's go. Come on, let's go.
Goes back
So-
to his med bay.
So are you two staying like in the room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shepard would like to just go to the doorway and just stay there.
I'm gonna start going to the kitchen, but I don't know if I kind of go like tap Sarah as if motioning if she would like to come along.
I would.
Okay, kitchen time.
If you go to the
Where
kitchen,
women
all
belong.
God damn it.
Like,
You guys hear a rhythmic thunk every like couple seconds.
Oh god, she's chopping meat up. First, I guess we could do the bedroom talk first, and then.
what do you mean bedroom talk?
Hey yo,
You guys are in a bedroom, yes.
hey yo,
What else do I call it?
yo. Indra and Asan at the bedroom talk.
Okay.
God damn it.
Oh.
He reacts surprised. You need something?
Just one favor.
Okay.
If for some reason Templars decide I need to be brought in, and they decide that I need to be made tranquil, I expect you to pull enough favors and kill me yourself. I don't give a shit how you do it. I'm not going to be one of them.
I don't think that would ever happen to you.
Yes. I don't think so either. In general, I tend to do things the right way. But you said it yourself. The more powerful the mage, the more strict the punishment.
How powerful are you planning on getting?
Enough to keep up with the rest of you.
Okay.
I don't care how many favors you need to pull. Do not let me become a tranquil.
I promise I won't.
Thanks. And I'm gonna walk out and go back up my station at the crow's nest.
Shepard was standing in the doorway, so you would probably bump into Shepard.
Hey, big guy.
Hey.
Pat's tit.
Shepard just moves out of the way.
Pat's titty. Hey, big guy. How you doing? Walk fast.
You need anything, Shepard?
I just asked that. Try to. It's not easy, I know, but try to be easier to bring. She's brand new to this. And you didn't learn everything day one. I didn't learn everything day. No one did. Day two, maybe you had a little bit more of an idea, but you didn't learn everything day two.
You're right.
I understand that you guys aren't gonna clash. You're gonna clash on a lot of things. Your personalities don't mix well. But This is our group.
Aren't you scared?
Aren't I what? I'm scared of a lot of things, yeah.
For her.
No. Not for her.
I don't know.
She has an undying will.
You can have as strong of will as you want, and sometimes
We're all
things
mortal.
sometimes things
I
just
get
don't
it.
work out, Shepard. The reason I'm so hard on her is because I don't want that to happen.
I think there just might be better ways to go about it.
Maybe, but we don't exactly have a lot of time. If I could sit down with her and tell her all the nuances of everything, I would, but she also can't just leave like that.
It's true. I will go talk to her as well. But it also doesn't help to escalate the situation either. You guys weren't going to agree. You could have talked it down a bit, maybe.
Fair. Just because she started yelling doesn't mean I need to.
Alright, I'm gonna go talk to Brandy.
I'm gonna go pray. Alrighty. In the kitchen.
In the kitchen, I'm
Where the
going to.
women belong.
You can't say that one, Mark.
Can you reclaim that slur, Mark?
There's no way to lock the door, is there? If there is a door.
Not with the kitchen, no.
Also,
Say, if you did, it will be broken off its hinges in
Yeah.
whatever time it takes to that conversation to shepherd the walk from where he is to the kitchen.
it's also the kitchen is like where the prisoners are locked up.
Oh wait, actually,
Yeah, hold on.
I forgot. I saw.
No,
the
not
thing.
Literally
the
the worst
kitchen
possible
itself,
place
but
for Brandy to
across.
be.
No,
Yeah.
no, they're across, whereas the kitchen is on the other side of that
I
place.
interpreted that as a bathroom. I'm not gonna lie.
There's pots and pans and a stove in there.
No.
Yeah,
That is
man,
a
there's the
bathroom.
open sea.
That is a bathroom.
There's the open sea, like right outside.
That's not healthy.
No, it's not. Welcome to pirate life.
Welcome to
This-
pirate life. The bathroom's
This is
in the
the
kitchen.
bathroom, right?
Yep. Welcome to
Oh,
pirate life. The bathroom's in the kitchen, and
I'm
here's your
literally
order of
looking
scurvy.
on the handle. I'm looking at the handle on the
Have the phone.
stove. Hate this place.
All right. The girls are in the kitchen while like the boys are talking.
All
Yeah,
right,
you
I'm
got-
going to.
I'm
I
gonna
guess. I'm sorry.
You're just gonna sneak my way up.
I'm gonna swim to the other end of the ship. In fact, I need to go top deck because
Yeah. Here.
So you both go inside.
Both go inside. Ilaria's gonna kind of. I know that handles are on the outside, swinging out, but she's going to like kind of block it off to the best of her ability.
Brandy is cutting the heads off of fishes right now,
Ah,
and
Um.
she looks not too pleased with life.
Sarah, I don't think I need to discuss this with you, but I think you and I have the same idea.
Oh, yes, we do.
And Brandy, I think you'd like to be let in on this idea.
Okay. Thunk.
If you could put the knife down, please.
No,
Okay.
I'm
that's
tired of
fine.
being told what to do.
put the knife down. No.
No, I don't think I will.
Okay. I'm thinking we have one of two options.
Yeah, let him go or kill them, right?
No, let him go entirely once we hit port. I could do my best to distract him. I could pretend to be him for a while. And second,
We have to do this in a way no one else catches us doing this.
yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
DMs, are there ships on the boat? Like Titanic style?
Yes, there are lifeboats at the top of the ship.
The
Oh,
prisoners
snap.
can't
Oh,
hear us.
Alec.
We're whispering.
I know.
Oh,
I'm
Alex.
just saying.
Second option. We let him go when we near port. Let the winds take him at night.
So let nature decide if he lives.
That's the goal. I do have a question. Why Ianto thinks he'll be tranquiled so quickly?
Maybe he's hiding something.
That's what I'm worried about.
Okay. You have my silence and whatever else you need from me. If you need me to cover
I'm
up
doing
any...
this. I'm doing this because I'm completely against the Templars. I don't care what kind of fair game they're trying to play. I don't believe them.
I just think he deserves a second chance.
Are there like breads in the kitchen or something easily?
Bread is
Multiple?
Bread is a perishable.
Oh.
So
No.
Easily to
Flatbread.
consume.
I mean, you get
Flatbread?
hardtack. You could probably find hardtack.
Oh
in here.
yeah, hardtack. Ooh, that's not
I'm
gonna be fun
gonna-
to munch on.
Oh.
It's
As you're talking.
No, I wanted to go across, and since we're already, in the same level as the prisoners, ask him, what the hell did you do, dude? Not like that, but
Dude, oh, what's
wrong with
Yo, dude, dab me up. What's up?
okay. So you're going over here.
Why the
to
pigs after
talk.
you, bro?
I want to have bread to offer them sustenance.
Good cop. Not really. Good Templar.
He just kind of
Ah.
looks at you and stares at the whatever you're offering him and just at
Hey.
his hands.
This is hardtack. Do you want me to break it up for you and your friends in tiny pieces? I don't mean to demean you. I don't know how else to do this.
You mix it up with the water.
Oh shit!
You don't.
Yeah. You make soggy crackers.
You don't take.
Oh no.
You don't take prisoners often, do you?
When I do, we don't talk to them.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll learn that most criminals have a past.
I think you've heard or got a whiff of what was going on upstairs.
No, not really.
No.
Not really.
Why do you think he'll be made tranquil?
Go on. Tell me, I'll tell.
I was supposed to be captured before, and I ran.
Captured for the circle or captured for the conversion?
The circle. I grew up in Ravane, but then I traveled to Antiva for just maybe a couple of months and made some mistakes, got into a bad spot, and Templars got to me. I was supposed to be sent away to a circle. I ran.
Didn't even get into that bar fight with magic.
I don't. They smell you or something, like fucking dogs or.
They do.
Yeah, that's why I keep calling them Templar dogs.
I mean, ours does have a dog.
We know he's
Yeah,
been
that
staring at us,
thing-
drooling.
Right there.
He's a sweetheart.
both
He won't.
Venomous and oh god, what's the dog's name?
Hollywood.
Ash.
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 Ash, Hollywood, and Bear.
Hollywood.
It's my Holland.
Howard Wynn, I don't think gives a shit, but
Hollywood's just mine.
Asan specifically told Fenris to keep an eye on them.
Hollywood
So
has
as-
shat in their
Fenris-
belongings.
I'd like to think that despite Indra and Asan's fighting, Ash and Fenris are besties.
Yeah.
They play in the mornings.
Just
That's
having like a really deep
hilarious.
conversation right now.
Telepathically.
Hollywood just stares.
Hollywood doesn't know how to talk.
Hollywood is
Two
Charlie the
brain
Unicorn.
All right. You, Alari, that's your name, right?
It may or may not be.
Just me and him made a pact. We would live our lives freely, no matter the cost. And that means if we have to, we get each other out.
Wait, why are you asking? Are you planning on going back on our deal?
No.
Oh.
Oh wait, Sarah is here too.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, Sarah is also here.
A fucking, despite the chainmail, is sneaky.
Clank, clank, clank.
With all the
Tingle,
robes.
tingle, tingle.
No. But our Templar friend was saying that you would be sent to a circle rather than tranquil.
And you
What?
believed him?
I get the feeling
No.
that you know more about this mage stuff than he does, in a sense.
Yeah, Templar flunky wouldn't know anything about his own fucking order.
Piece of shit. This got you tied around his little finger, thinking he can just
Hey,
control
no.
you.
Indra
got his
sneezes.
He's got his good parts. They're just not very good right now.
All right, I don't
I have to work on converting him.
care. Are you letting me go or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you swim? Silly question, but
I'm-
valid.
I'm on a boat. Who goes
be
on a boat and
surprised.
doesn't know how to swim?
Wait,
look at
Ian-
me.
Ianto?
Erlen sneezes.
Ianto,
Hassan's
give
like,
me
oh
one.
shit, my friends are getting sick. Oh no.
Ianto, just give me a second. How many of you actually know how to swim?
I feel like at this point Shepard would also just come down.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. I didn't want to interrupt the flow of like,
Yeah,
how
you're
was it
good,
long
you're
enough
good.
that I would be there now?
I feel like he'd be there now. And
Would
Oh,
I
no.
hear that question?
how many of you know how to swim?
I know how to swim.
Thank God at least
Oh
one
my
of you.
God.
Maker.
Thank the maker one of you at least does.
Hi.
Hey,
Oh,
I was really hoping Sarah would stand up and be like, Asan knows how to swim.
I taught him myself.
That's true. From the crow's nest.
hey, what's your name?
Shepard.
Sorry I called you Goat Boy Shepherd.
Thank
I don't know what you are, but
Not a good.
you get caught in the heat of the moment sometimes.
Thank you.
Ayanta like lowers his voice so Ilaria can hear. Is he, is he okay, or is he gonna snitch?
play it cool for now.
Okay. No, please don't hurt me.
I'm not gonna.
I'm just
Sure.
feeding them,
Sure.
Shepard.
I
I
wasn't-
didn't know.
You're
how
like
to
shoving
prepare a
hardtack down their throat.
Listen, I know I'm large, but I didn't come here to hurt anyone.
I'm just going to the kitchen, bro. Calm yourself.
I'm hungry.
I just wanted to talk to everyone after our
Just wanted
discussion
a
earlier.
cracker. Yeah,
Gosh.
you go find Brandy in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Thunk.
Hey, I'll wait to, or should I talk?
Annika, did you have anything else you wanted to say?
Oh no. Did Shepard go into the kitchen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I guess you two are a package then, huh?
No, I can at least take care of myself.
If it's easier, just me.
I
I
think
can-
you'll have it to be. Go ahead.
I can get myself out of jail. But if your guys' Templar friends take him, he's screwed.
We know.
You said this.
Aquatic dog.
The sea wolf.
I didn't want to say his name.
Aquatic dog.
It depends on
sea wolf
how you
sneezes.
say it. It depends on how you say it.
You said he disappears at night. Is he still a threat?
It's weird. He's there. and he's
Sometimes,
not.
maybe not all the time.
It's up to the winds. Why?
We drop as we near Treviso. We may just give you a ship. Not a ship, a dinghy.
A boat?
They're called lifeboats.
Shepherd from the other room.
I mean, Shepard does have a 19 passive perception.
Shepard's passive perception of this conversation.
Shepherd's
I
just
didn't
a
want to.
fly on the wall mom.
I didn't want to say it, but I'm like, I would still hear all of this with my passive perception, right? Like,
Does Shepard react in any sort of way to what Ilaria is saying?
no.
Swag.
He's a brother.
He's a bro.
He is a brother.
Yeah, but Shepard, well, Ilaria, do you have anything else?
No, just yes. Lifeboat, night, Treviso.
You're just
There.
reiterating the plan to him.
Yes.
Okay. Shepard, you walk into the kitchen and you see Brandy is chopping off the heads of fish with some type of ill intent, and it keeps getting louder and louder.
You're upset. The classic chopping fish's heads off and it gets louder and louder. I've seen this one before.
It eventually gets to the point where the knife gets a little stuck in the chopping board.
Shep goes, hey Birdie, maybe let's take a break for a sec, okay?
Don't tell me what to do.
Okay. Are you willing to take a break for a second?
What do you want?
Just want to see how you are.
I'm not okay.
So, do you feel better if you... Okay, time out. Sorry. This is for a DM question. Does Brandy know about the plan to try to let them free?
You don't know that Brandy knows.
Okay.
But Ilaria knows that you know that she knows.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Okay, Brandy knows the plan, Shepard knows the plan, and
We don't know
everyone's
that
on
each other
board
does.
except for Brandy and Shepard. We're missing a leg on this
Brandy
triangle.
doesn't know that Shepard knows, and Shepard doesn't know that Brandy knows. Ilaria knows that both of them know.
Oh,
And
good
Sarah is
God.
there as well.
Okay.
Sarah is going through the Pepto-Bismol.
Well,
Yeah.
regardless then, in this case, there might be another option on the table.
What are you suggesting?
That's not what I'm suggesting. A little birdie, and not the sun's bird. A different bird. This bird is shaped like a rat.
Like Sarah?
Yeah.
Totally not Sarah though.
No, it's Sarah shaped, but not Sarah. It's a bird.
Okay, continue.
And Sarah can't turn into birds, totally. Never once turned into a bird. Anyways, there's a plan that to let them maybe go. And if that's something you want to do, tell me and we'll make it happen.
Well, maybe this totally not bird-shaped bird came to me already.
That's a good bird. That's a
That
really
is a good
bird.
bird. And by the way, Sarah has turned into a bird in the past.
I was trying to draw it away for the fact that it was Sarah that I was talking about, because I know that Sarah has turned into a bird. So if I said that you that Sarah didn't
Brandy
turn
pointed
into a
that out.
bird.
It's like, yeah, she has turned into a bird. Don't worry, Sarah.
Shepard was only saying you didn't turn into a bird, or the Sarah shaped bird didn't turn to a bird because
God.
I was trying to say it's not Sarah.
The shepherd of wisdom. Okay. I already know about the plant shepherd.
Okay.
I'm still upset.
And I do want to say as well, if anyone understands letting an emotion get in the best of them, it's me. It happens, seems like every day at this point. But for us to work as a group, we really have to try to see out the end of conversations.
But it's just...
I know you don't agree with Indra.
It's not that I didn't agree. It's the fact that Indra's always my way or the highway with everything. And he complains about everything, even when it works out.
These are all very accurate statements.
You're not wrong.
Look, I'm not going to tell you you're wrong, but you're right.
We shouldn't go for the giants. They're gonna hurt us. But what if they... And as soon as we kill them... Oh, but now we have to lug around their tusks.
Indra isn't always right. Often wrong. Often a drunken asshole. But part of the group. So...
Is he a part of the group, or is he a part of his own group that we're just a little side thing to help him do whatever he wants?
Maybe that's a point to bring up. Maybe we have to have another team meeting.
I don't want to speak to Indra for, I don't know, a day.
Hey, tomorrow we'll have a team meeting.
Just... Shepard.
Yes.
I don't care that I haven't done this before. I don't care that you guys have more experience with this shit. It's not okay to just take something away from somebody else like that. I hunt animals and monsters, but it's always out of some necessity.
I completely understand.
I don't like that I killed that person today.
No one likes to kill. Well, that's not necessarily true. Good people don't like to kill. It just happens when it needs to happen. If you didn't do what you did then, we might have lost someone on our side.
There's always a way. And you proved that with what we talked about earlier. There's always a different way.
It's true.
I don't think a lot of them know those paths exist anymore. Because they're tired.
The best we can do is make them see it. And that's one thing that you do incredibly well, is try to bring up those points. And keep doing so. Never let that die out. You're a good person, Brandy. Shepard just opens his arms up for a hug if Brandy wants it.
Oh.
Give me a second. I was tearing up.
Oh no! We got a crier.
Oh, I'm a sappy mess. Shut the fuck up.
We know, Ricky. I've seen you cry.
Oh, as soon as you open your arms up, like even like as you were like starting to do it, Brandy just like runs into you full force.
Shepard gives the biggest, safest hug possible.
Not too tight.
Not too tight, not too tight.
No, if my mom was still alive, she probably would have wanted to call you her kid.
That's an honor. I never do my mom, so that'd be one mom.
At least my dad likes you.
That's one dad. I've been ranking up lately.
Oh.
Oh, baby.
Thank you for being the brother I never had.
Of course. Well, I think there's one thing we can do. Let's still talk about this plan.
Yeah. Yeah, let's
Would
go talk about
would they both be still like right there?
Where else would they go? You see them like worming their way up the stairs.
I don't know if they were awkwardly just like going around us.
Well, you guys are all like, well, I think Shepard and Brandy are inside the kitchen, and Ilaria and Sarah are like next to the prisoners.
Yeah.
At this point, we have softened the hardtack. No.
You get the
You've
most
chewed
fat.
the hardtack for them
No, no.
like a mother
No.
bird.
Continuous
Open up!
Oh god.
A new form of torture.
You know, I can literally turn into a bird.
Oh, God.
They'll be like, yeah, maybe throw us off board like right now.
Yeah, please. You know
Just
what? You can
kill
make me. You can make me tranquilite, please.
Anything
Please.
sorry.
I'd prefer tranquility over having that
No,
knowledge.
no, no.
What kind of mage are you?
The bad kind. All right, Ilaria and Sarah, you see Brandy and Shepard come out. Brandy seems to
Ilaria's
have been
kind of like,
crying a little bit.
oh no, Shepard. Oh wait, Brandy. Okay.
Everything's okay.
He
You
knows,
Just
heard that?
know,
he knows and he's on board.
Oh shit.
yes.
Well, I mean, okay.
Well, he knew before I knew he knew, and he was on board before I knew he knew.
And I
Does he have
pretended
super
that.
hearing?
And I.
Do you have super hearing?
Shepard's very
Yeah.
good at hearing.
I am good at hearing. It's not all that good, you know.
Yeah, I bet.
I just heard of your plans and everything you said. It's not.
Next
Gotta
time
be
we
quiet.
next time we come up with a super secret plan, we have to be quieter.
Or just include me off the rip, and you don't have to be quiet.
Oh
I
yeah,
didn't know
Shepard's
where
cool.
you stood. Okay. So, do I have to reiterate the plan to Brandy, just as an aside? No.
You told her, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was like one of two plans. Oh yeah.
Yeah, thorough escape.
Is it getting close to sunset?
Yeah.
Okay.
You doing it now?
No, we'd have to be close to Treviso. Or another port, doesn't matter.
Well, it depends. Did you guys tell the captain to like go in a certain direction, or were you guys just always like still this entire time?
I think we were just,
We're still attached to the boat, aren't we?
yeah,
Mhm.
Bob and
So yeah, it's gonna take a bit. Cause like right now you're
Where?
here.
into Sea Wolf territory.
You're here.
You wanted to go in this
Whoa,
direction.
17 feet.
Oh, that's closer than I thought.
Wow, I could jump that, I think.
I don't know, Ricky. I'd say like at least 3 days.
Seems good enough.
Yeah, that would take about 3 days.
If the wind's good, maybe 2.5.
If the wind is in your guys' favor, it would definitely be 2.5 days. Average winds would be 3. Worst, a week.
Osh.
But you guys have enough food for that kind of trip. Like, trust me, when preparing provisions for a boat filled with people, not only do you bring extras in case you find another person, but you also bring extras in case the trip is longer than you expected.
Gotcha.
Plus, we can always fish if we're running low.
Yeah. And you have a fisherman on your side.
Oh, I do.
Also, because you said this would take multiple days, can I just make 2 rolls to try to finish up the painting of Erland?
Let's do that after we.
Okay.
Yeah. Cause I don't know what people want to do during those days. If you want to have
Okay.
downtime, we can do that.
Can I do one now because it's sunset?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I will make a roll now.
Quick, the sun is
Okay.
disappearing. Oh, nice.
Nice. Yeah, you're
Not bad.
getting you're getting a lot more progress now that you can't gossip with anybody.
I just need one more check, and then Erland's painting is done.
Did anybody else want to do anything with the prisoners?
Oh, just quick ask. Like, what time do you want us to do the funeral?
Sundown is usually typical.
Okay, next
Yeah.
sundown, I suppose.
Sure.
And are we allowed to say our last words, or are we gonna let that ghost stay where it is?
We'll let you come up. Unfortunately, I still think your hands have to be bound, but
I don't care. Words say more things than hands could.
Wow. Talk about ruling out the deaf population.
Wow.
Wow.
Ricky's gonna kill us.
We just lost a deaf demographic.
Yeah, we just lost the deaf
We just lost
demographic.
the deaf demographic on our podcast without subtitles.
Who knows? They could have processors.
Oh, true.
Damn, wait till they hear this. You know what? If you're putting me there, I'm gonna act like it. Bullshit.
Alrighty.
I think we're clear with the prisoners unless somebody else has.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything before you head off to bed?
Before heading off to bed.
Mm-hmm.
So we do have the funeral and everything.
Oh, that's next.
We can do the funeral like next day.
Yeah.
And also like I don't know if people have anything planned that they want to do.
I finished my painting, so you know.
You're just painting while they're having a funeral, crying, saying goodbye to their loved ones.
Painting the funeral.
in the background.
After
No, I'll give it a day if we're doing the funeral next.
But okay, the funeral's at sundown, right?
Yeah,
Not
but like
sundown.
next day. So like the day after
We don't
today.
have the time. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you do still need to prepare the body.
Yeah, so we still have this sunset to do the painting.
Well, I already rolled mine for the painting.
Yeah.
You got it. And then yeah, I did my check for the minor potion. I almost forget. Yeah, it's a DC 7. So yeah.
Nice. Okay. Anybody else want to do anything?
Yeah, so after knowing the plan and everything, Shepard wants to like just, casually walk around the ship and just get a count of how many lifeboats the ship has.
2.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, that's definitely gonna be noticed.
Small boat.
I mean, it's at night.
What happened? What happened
This
to the
ship
boat?
definitely needs more lifeboats. There's not enough room for the entire crew.
Not the Titanic again.
Hardly enough room for one shepherd.
Well,
Yeah,
Again,
it's basically
push-
half of me.
push came to shove, they did say just him.
I know, but
They're gonna notice like a missing,
gonna notice a
whole
missing
missing
lifeboat.
lifeboat.
They're like, oh man, they escaped. Oops.
After his walk, Shepard, like, when he catches any of the people in on the plan, says we might need to revisit this.
Revisit this?
Yeah.
Because the pirates' entire crew isn't going to fit on just one lifeboat now, is it?
no, just the one person. We
Just the
really.
one.
All right. Anybody else doing anything?
I'd like to give my pocket mouse some enrichment.
How many animals do we have down there now?
There's just one. She's like a field
Oh man,
mouse.
keep that mouse away from the hawk.
Oh yeah, we're indoors. We're in the bedroom
Wait.
at this point.
It's like always in like Ilaria's like little shirt pocket, you know?
Yeah.
No, I mean like how many animals are on this fucking boat at this point?
I mean, there
okay,
are
one-
rats.
I didn't
1,
sort
3,
of-
At least 5.
4.
6 if you can count Sarah.
No, 5.
Your familiar does not count as an animal.
Oh really?
Oh come
No.
on. I'm
Close enough.
saying like for the
Oh,
joke.
for the joke, yes,
I have
5.
at least 5.
Noah's Ark.
I don't think it would, but does the ship we just, like, the pirates came from, have any lifeboats
Extra
on it?
boat.
Yes,
Yeah.
it does.
Oh.
Interesting.
Tonight,
Well,
it's still too
there's-
far.
Well, before the ship gets detached, would you like to get that lifeboat?
And do you want to do it stealthily?
But I feel like
Or
they would
do you
notice
wanna
an
find-
entire...
Would you like to give a reason to having an extra lifeboat on the ship to the captain?
There's not enough on this one.
I mean, he doesn't need a reason, but if he wants to like later pretend it hasn't existed, then he has to somehow do it stealthily. Unless his reason is, this is my personal lifeboat only for me.
That's true. You are a large man. I did not even make you roll a persuasion check for that, or a deception check for
Ian,
that one.
Erland, and Shepard, that's our reason for an extra lifeboat.
Those
I
are
think that is
big
reason
fucking-
enough.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
but like the same issue comes up again of like, didn't you have another lifeboat? What happened to it?
Lord if we know. Shit, we're missing another prisoner. Oh,
How easy is it to go from our boat to the other boat?
Fairly
This is
easy.
the impression.
There is like it's attached right now.
Okay.
Here.
Oh.
Is it possible to gather those in on the plan?
Yes.
Yes, very much so. Yes.
Gather in.
Huddle, huddle, huddle.
Hear ye, hear
Huddle.
ye.
Huddle.
Yarr.
You're all
We're-
wondering why I've gathered you here today.
Are you wondering why I gathered our here? Alright, so we only have 2 lifeboats. If one of those were to disappear, it'd be very obvious and they'd find out right away. However, the other ship has lifeboats. And if the restraints on the mage suddenly in the night were to disappear and the mage and a lifeboat was gone by the time anyone noticed, that might be the best way to do this.
Where would we hide the extra lifeboat in the meantime?
It's attached to the other ship.
One second. Question. Are you having this conversation in front of the other prisoners?
That'd probably be the safest place to have it.
Yeah.
Okay. The captain is going to look at you. I have an idea, but I don't think the others would like it that much.
Hey,
just shoot the idea, and if we don't like it, we say no. It's that simple.
Me and him, they know our word is true. So if me and him can get out and use that lifeboat, and you can take these guys, you can collect their bounties, and we can come and get them later. That
Sounds
way
good to
both of
me.
us can get out. We can both
We still
keep
get
each other
some
safe.
gold.
And you get some gold. How about
Do you
that?
want us to feign an attack or just have Shadow of the Night get you guys over?
So I don't think that feigning attack will work because, no offense,
Yeah.
we beat you guys kind of fast.
Yeah, no, you did. You got a good fucking punch. I'm gonna let you know about that, big guy.
I am large. Is your crew cool with that?
Cool.
Okay.
Cool with what?
Oh my
Hey,
god,
guys.
flew over their head.
They're gonna collect the gold on your heads, and we're gonna break you out later, okay?
Oh, yo, Captain.
I got you out of worse situations.
Yeah, there was
This
that
ain't
bear
no
trap once.
You fucking sat on it. I told you it was there, and you still sat on it.
Wanted to see what it felt like.
Did it feel good?
No.
So maybe next time you listen to me.
Okay.
Yeah. Just listen to what they have to say. Do what they tell you. And we'll
Okay.
come and get you, okay?
Well, isn't there
So-
still the issue of only being 2 lifeboats?
So if a lifeboat on your ship went missing, we're gonna let your ship sink anyway.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
sorry
it's just
about that.
what it's gonna happen.
I like the sea bass.
That's a cool name.
Thank you.
Yeah, actually, he made that one up.
Well, he did.
Oh,
It was actually a pretty good name, I'm not gonna lie.
good name. Do you know what that means though? Next ship, Seabass 2.
The captain just looks exhausted. It was a good name once. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna have a. I don't think it's good with it.
Oh, come
2
on,
on there.
Captain.
Okay,
We've
we'll
still
name it
got
after
lots
a
of
different.
seafaring to do.
We have seafaring, but we're gonna clean up our act, okay?
Alright.
Just
So, the only issue that I see with this is we won't have your friend ready for the sea burial by the time this would happen. So I think sneaking you out tonight would probably be the best idea.
just tell us when the burial is, and we'll say our words.
We would do it tomorrow. Tomorrow night at sunset, I believe.
Then me and him will say our last words by then.
So Tony,
I mean-
you're look. Actually, not a bad plan because you guys are still like in this area, and it's not super far from Efsana.
Yeah. That's what I was figuring is we're still really close to shore, sorry. That if we do this, it's nightfall, we get them out. By the time everyone's up in the morning, we don't have anyone stationed down there with them, just the animals. And someone could be like, "Oh, I did hear the animals last night, but I was sleeping."
So I'm not there, but out of character. One problem with your plan: both Paula and the dog are watching them closely.
They were quite
Turn
literally
to
given
the
orders to not
animals.
let that happen.
I turn to the animals and go, hey, friends. We have a new set of plans, and I adore you both, and we're doing this because it's the best for these people.
They just kind of stare at you blankly.
Hey DM,
What?
other DM. I got a spell. I got a spell.
I'm scared.
Here's the thing: if you're gonna use like talk to animals,
Speak with animals?
yeah. Here's the thing: like they were given direct orders from their owners, so like it's gonna be a difficult thing to circumvent.
Do they
Unless
go to sleep?
I'm willing to
Yeah, no, I
try.
was gonna say, unless you can be stealthy enough that they don't wake up while they're asleep for the night.
As well as having to avoid the night shift patrol on your own
Yeah.
ship.
There's windows on the ship.
Not in below deck.
Not below deck, but after a certain point. Yeah. Okay.
Oh man, this is gonna go great.
This is a stealth mission against your own team.
But I will say
love it.
one thing. I will say one thing. Shepard is on our side, who has the highest passive perception. So we don't have to worry about Shepard's passive perception.
True.
We also have a rogue, a shapeshifter, and a literal fisher lady girl.
All right. So I again huddle. All right. Serd,
Yes,
in the nicest way possible, you're very not stealthy.
I know.
You need
Should
to
I
be.
take
You
off-
need to be like a rat or something for this. I think.
Should I take off my armor?
Oh, you could take off your armor.
Yeah, I can do that. And also turn into
that
a
would be-
rat.
Sarah just
Yeah.
starts stripping.
Oh god. No,
You can wait.
that's
You can
not-
wait.
1 second.
You
1
don't
second.
sleep in your armor, do you?
Sometimes.
I gotta do something.
I'm frightened.
No, I don't think that beats Sarah's passive perception.
Alrighty.
No.
So
Hmm.
That is full on staring.
let's see.
Oh, okay. That took me a minute.
I'd say that'd be more of a sleight of hand, but whatever.
Light of eyes.
Let's. Okay, how do we do this?
So there are multiple, like, I think, things here that we have to do. One of them's the animals, and are we gonna try to like talk to the animals beforehand, or are we just gonna try to stealth by them?
Hold on.
Actually, I
Oh,
think I know how to do this.
I also have a thing.
My animal handling isn't that bad. Could
I
try to
have-
talk to them.
How do I? This.
Well, animal handling, I'd say like usually it's more so like for charming animals, but like when you're trying to get them to go like directly against a given order, it is going to be a bit more difficult. Because this was
Also,
like the
are
one
y'all-
thing they were told not to do.
Are y'all doing this like right? Like, is it currently like the dead of night and you're doing this, or is this just still the planning phase?
We're still
planning
planning
phase.
because it's just sunset now.
Just
Right.
sunset. Okay.
It's
Yeah.
not like midnight.
So
yet.
we're doing it tonight though.
Yeah.
Indra's like up on deck like, alright, so who wants to do night shift for patrols, guys? Huh, where's the rest of our group?
I have an idea.
Wait a second. What's your
Why
idea?
don't we sign up for the night shift?
That would be a little too suspicious, Sarah.
Hey, but like everyone makes mistakes.
If if all three of you except for me does the night shift, because even though you
I
you
can't
said
do it because I said no.
okay, so me and Sarah, but Ilaria didn't say anything, and Shepard was like, I may not like this, but this is how this has to go. Like, those two were very clear, like, I don't care how this happens. So at least you two can do night
Yes,
patrols.
Sounds good to Shepard.
Sounds good to me too. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Sorry, motorcycles.
Okay, I'd say, like, you guys should figure out your plan, like, right now, because we're not gonna have time to do the stealth mission, like, at, like all of it right now, so we're gonna do that next week, so figure out a plan right now.
Okay.
Hey,
So-
Ilaria, with that actor feat, hold on. Wouldn't it be funny if you like pretended to be Asan and be all
I was
like,
gonna pretend
hey,
to
by
be
the way, hey, by the way,
Indra,
actually, it's
actually.
fine. Yeah, or be
Yeah, I
at
was
the end, be
gonna-
like, by the way, it's fine if these prisoners go by. It's like whatever.
The problem is, I only speak to Fenris and Elvin.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
you're
we gotta
fucked.
do. We gotta go for the Indra one, and then try to just
Deal with
do with Fenris.
Fenris, yeah.
I feel like if Hassan did come
wouldn't
down,
okay, you would not be using deception or performance against the dog. just
Why
Wait,
not?
Wait, but here's no. I will say this. It does also say you can mimic the speech or the sounds made by other creatures.
Indra's creature.
So if you like hide yourself, that could possibly work.
Yeah, like just like right, like a crack
Right.
open in the door, and it'd be all like,
just
oh, by the
standing
way,
right
Ash.
behind Shepard because Shepard is fucking huge.
Just like crack the door open a smidge, and then be all like, by the way, Ash, you know, it's totally fine if these prisoners go.
that's how Indra sounds.
Exactly how Indra sounds. Yeah. Or, hear me out. So we're in the huddle still. Sarah,
Mm-hmm.
how easy would it be to get Asan in on this?
Oh,
He was
I was
reluctant too, right?
already thinking about it.
Because we sort of need to talk to Fenris here
We do.
to make this work. So if we can get Asan on our side,
I'll try my best. And I'll place it in a way that it's like, oh, I want to like release these prisoners, but I'm not gonna actually do it.
Yeah, that's
What do
pretty
you
great.
think, Asan? Do you think like brainwashing people is okay? That's what I'll do.
Appeal to a sense of greater, you know.
Actually, I have an idea because you are his best friend. Appeal to a sense of pride.
Talk over you.
Asan does have a whole lot of that.
You could also talk to Fenris. He might not listen to you, but
It would be a lot funnier.
he does know that you are Hassan's best friend. You've been
At
around
this
him.
point, you're
almost
just
as much as
calling
Hassan.
another team meeting.
Well, it's not a full team
Indra and
meeting.
Erwin.
Yeah, there's like 2 people not here. At this point, yeah, there's literally only 2 of us not in on it.
Well, Hassan doesn't know yet.
That's true.
Whoa. There's 3 of us, okay? It's you guys, and then
That's
there's the
right.
thruple.
Alright, well, Sarah, your 2 options are you talk to Fenris or you talk to Hassan. Those are the
I'll
2
talk to you,
options.
Asan.
Okay, so you're gonna talk to Hassan. Hopefully that answers that. So, what was this idea about talking to the dog?
I'm pretty good at mimicking voices. I could do my intro impression kind of decently.
Give us an intro.
And then Ilaria takes a deep breath. Hey, Hassan,
Okay. I would like you to make a deception with advantage, and Shepard, I would like you to make an insight.
That's advantage.
Hassan, you look ugly today.
Today.
Today?
That's a 19.
So my insight, I rolled a 4.
This sounds.
Like, where? Oh God, Indra's here, guys. Shh.
You know
Shepard
that
goes,
un-
holy shit.
you know that uncanny valley effect you see from like watching somebody make a different voice and a different sound than what you're used to from them.
Yes.
You get that from Alaria.
Shepard's like, oh my god, are you Indra?
Grr, I hate mages.
Grr, I hate beaches.
I've been around him long enough to pick it up.
Oh, you're back to Ilaria. What is happening?
Possessed.
Alaria, the
Are you
voice actor.
possessed? Wait, was that all you?
Yes.
Oh,
In
that
the
will
Indra
work.
voice, yes.
Ah. Wait, which one's you? Help!
Damn, her French accent just disappeared.
I could drop the French accent. It's just a choice.
Oh, wait.
It's just a choice. You just have an accent for the fun of it.
I mean,
I'm
Oh
Orlesian.
my
It's a sense of
God.
national pride.
Okay, so you'll talk to Dash.
Talk to the dog.
You're gonna talk to Asan, who would talk to Fandaris.
Hopefully.
And then, since two of us are in Night Guard, we'll use our... So what I think what probably the best idea is maybe Saradrin, you, like, in the middle of the night, go up to use the facilities, turn into, like, a rat, gnaw the little ropes, and Ilaria will meet you down here and help sneak them up, and I will keep lookout to make sure that no one is going to interfere.
That is a good idea. I'm on board.
I hope he wouldn't be overboard.
Man overboard!
So, after you successfully bring them up, we will get them to their ship and basically just make sure the lifeboat gets lowered as stealthily and quietly as possible. And they're off. And it's on them from there.
Sounds like a plan.
I salute Commander Shepard.
Oh my god.
Shepard, Commander.
Commander.
All right, lead the way.
Okay, so we'll do this around midnight.
Midnight when it's darkest.
We do it at the midnight hour because it's more evil.
Okay.
I guess that's our plan. then.
Is your
Yeah.
plan set? Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
all we got.
All right. I'd say before bed. Unless anybody else wants to do anything.
I did want to find Brandy.
Okay.
After
So
the
where
painting.
would Brandy be late at night? Yes, after the painting, in which, like, for once, Erland is just, like, perfect. Okay, not perfectly at peace, but he's, like, at least happy with the fact that he's not being, like, accosted for gossip.
Like, okay, we're actually focusing on the painting. Cool. Cool.
Falls asleep.
She would be cleaning up the kitchen.
He'll, sort of knock in the
Come in.
open doorway.
Oh, hi, Ireland.
Hi. He's gonna walk in, grab any other mop if there is one, and just, like, try to join her.
No, you're good. You can put that down. I'm just finishing up.
You don't have to do it alone.
I know, but just... You know what? I'll make you a deal.
What?
You can help me if I can help you.
Help me with what? Haven't you been going through shit?
She's just like looking at your face, looking at the bandages.
You don't. No.
Then
I'm
put the
sorry.
broom down, please. This is my form of meditation.
All right. He'll put it down.
I don't
Look.
want to force my help on you, but don't force your help on me, please.
I just want to say that you're right. Okay? I am a murderer. And a lot was said down there, and there's a lot in my life that I ain't proud of.
Harold,
Mm-hmm.
if there were ways that you feel like you can atone for what you did or make up for any mistakes you've made, would you take them?
I've tried a lot of different things, and
What have you?
what are you talking about?
I'm just... I've seen defeat. I've seen someone absolutely broken down to their molecule of whatever they were. And that was my dad. I've seen him like that multiple times.
I ain't your dad, Brandon.
I know you aren't. I know you're Erlen. You are Erlen. You are the person that has been helping me through a lot. You are the person that has taught me a lot. You've taught me how to heal. You've healed me. But sometimes the teacher can learn a thing or two.
I just want you to know that whatever might be running through your head about today, it doesn't really go away, but it does get better. And there were times where I was restless. I couldn't stop replaying the moment in my mind. Blood. Their eyes staring into my soul. But look, I don't want you to have that same kind of... Look, I was working on something, and this won't fix it, but it'll help you relax a bit. Sleep. It's about everything. So, here. He holds out. He holds out the sleeping pill. It's a small indigo pill.
And it's a singular one, right?
Just one. The night tends to be when the memories don't want to leave you alone. So, it should help.
Hey, Erland.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for what I said up there. I let something else take over.
I understand that. I really do.
But there's a lot of times when you and Indra and Asan and everyone else just don't... You see one path when there's like 5. Not everything's... You keep telling me that this is just the way things are, but the reason the way things are is because of the way we make them. It's like cooking. The reason we have names for things is because this is the way people have prepared things. But it doesn't always have to be that way. You know how many different ways there is to cook a bass? More than I can actually learn. More than I can prepare myself.
Brandy, aren't you afraid
Of what?
of mages?
Aren't you afraid of Ash?
The dog?
Yeah.
No. What's the dog gonna do? Nibble on my calf? Well, probably more than nibble. That thing does have some.
Bite on your leg, take it clean off, take a finger, go for the jugular. Just because they are how they are. My dad told me a story once that he was hunting down a pack of wolves, and the reason they fought so hard was because they had cubs in the litter.
So what? You like I understand them choosing a life of piracy. You do what you have to do to protect your own, to keep yourself alive, but that's one thing. I mean, look, there's a lot of things that I get pissed off at Indra for, and there are places where we disagree. The one thing that we've understood is that with mages, hard to trust someone with that kind of power.
It's also hard to trust somebody who doesn't tell us everything about themselves, isn't it?
We're all hiding something, right?
I put my heart out on my sleeve to you guys, and I'm still being met with secrets and new revelations every day. I just learned what a tranquil was today.
So did I.
And it's the most vile and disgusting thing I've ever heard of.
Different for me. I mean, I've never had this kind of connection, and
I get that. I get
part
that
of that.
you've been I can tell that you've been burned in the past. Metaphorically. I can tell, but when I voiced my opinion to Indra, when I told him exactly what I thought, and I still think it's disgusting, he said that that's only the worst thing to happen. The rest is them losing their freedom for the rest of their lives. I wouldn't take anybody's freedom from them intentionally. I don't want that.
Do you think I want that? No, I know what it's like to be in their position, and look,
If he was getting treated
there's
fair
gotta
and
be
equal,
consequences.
if he was being treated fair and equal to the rest of them and put in some place with the rest of them, maybe I'd be a bit better
He
then.
isn't equal to the rest of them, Brandy.
Really? Because he's afraid. All of them are afraid.
But not all of them have the kind of gifts he's got.
He's more scared.
I'm sorry. You're right. There's a lot that we keep hidden, and I have my reasons to be afraid of mages. It's not just that I don't understand them or I could never understand them because of what I am.
I never said that you never did or that you didn't.
I know, and I get you.
But they're still the same flesh and blood as us. And what you said earlier, that they have this responsibility with their abilities. So do I. So does Shepard, and so does Ilaria. And I wish I could pay for what I did today, instead of being rewarded for it. Whatever money we're about to make from them, I don't want.
Randy, we're gonna be paying for what we've done the rest of our lives. It's just finding a way to sleep at night despite it. You know, it's a good thing that we dwarves don't dream. I hear about people having these nightmares, this bad memories from their past that they just relive all over again. I don't think I'd be able to handle something like that. Sleep's sometimes a good break from the stuff that troubles me when I'm awake. I don't want you to be like that. So just know when people are here. I know I'm not the most open, but
Arlen,
what?
What happened?
Lost control?
No, I mean to you.
I lost control. And that's a mistake I try not to repeat ever again. That's why I use the Warhammer. That's why I use my fists. Worst case, someone gets concussed, but I'm not bringing people in a body bag. So just, it's all about being more careful, you know? And I think you'll know to be more careful.
So that way you cover up your arms.
It's one reason.
I want to know one thing.
What?
What's underneath them?
I was injured. You've heard that, haven't you?
Yeah. But injuries don't last that long. Even my acid burn has already cleared up.
I used to think that too. But, not this. This is part of me now. Whether I like it or not.
Do you want to know something my dad taught me?
What?
Brandy, when you get older, you will learn that your friends and the people that you want to call family will have troubles. And that every day, they go to bed with the same baggage that they woke up with. And it's our responsibility to make sure that it doesn't weigh them down all day. And we make sure that they can carry it through the night by themselves. What I did for my dad. I helped him around the house. I learned and spent time with him. I did all the things Mom did so that way he didn't feel like his daily routine had to stop. So that way he could sleep at night. Let me share your burden, please.
He's like very tense. I think Shepard's probably heard this one too. Not the whole story, but let's just say I worked at a mine, right? That's what we dwarves are good at, sniffing out lyrium and all that. And yeah, I was eager back then. Very eager to earn something to get out of that kind of life I was in. Dust Town. You hurt a lot of people to protect the ones you love.
Is that what? And she she rubs her cheek where your castless mark is.
Yeah, they gave me that when I was young. It means it means a lot of things, but nothing good. And even just getting a job in the mines is not always the easiest thing when you're like me. And yeah, I found a vein, and I could sense it, I could feel it, just beyond a small distance of stone. So I went at it, bit by bit by bit. I could reach in and nearly grab it, but I was hasty, and part of the wall collapsed. I was stuck there for I don't know how long. My hands embedded in it. We dwarves are resistant, but even we have limits, and it burned me something terrible. I was passing out from the pain, and when people finally pulled me out, I didn't think I could use my hands again. But bit by bit, I've learned what I can to treat wounds like mine, along with others. And bandaged up. Not all of me is back, but enough. So there.
Still hurt?
Every day. But it's getting better. He says that almost like he's sad.
Is it getting better? Or are you learning how to deal with it?
Bit of both.
Okay.
And I think all injuries, all scars, in some way or another, go down that same road.
Even the mental ones?
Yeah.
How come you don't let me help you then?
I've tried for years, really. Just living in Starkhaven, learning what I could. You don't get much of an education in Dust Town. But, yeah. It's mine. It's my memory. And I'll let you in on the burden of knowing, but please don't try to fix it.
And she's just gonna sit down on the floor and just motion Erland to just sit across from her.
He'll sit down. There's like this thud.
If you who has been trying for years can't fix it, then I know I can't fix it. I know I'm not that smart when it comes to that type of stuff.
You don't have to me. I don't.
But since we're claiming ownership of stuff now, you're currently sitting in my kitchen, and you're my friend.
I guess so.
And based on the wisdom that I was given by my dad, and the fact that you're allowing me to share the burden of knowing, it's now our problem. Okay?
Okay. We dwarves are stubborn, and everything I've been through,
Well,
I don't exactly want people to see. You know?
we humans are just as stubborn. Maybe not in the same way dwarves are, but we're persistent. You're my friend, Erland. You helped me through a lot of things. You and Shepard both. And I'm going to be with you guys till the very bitter end, if I have to be. So I might as well help you guys offload some of those burdens, so that way the trip's easier for everybody. And by the way, whatever this means, pointing to the castless mark again, it means nothing on the surface. Because I don't even know what that meant until you told me what it was.
Yeah.
And honestly, if I went down there, I'd treat all of the people who had that same mark as you no different than the people who have other marks or better marks or cooler looking marks or something like that.
You don't want to be marked. Our captain doesn't even have one. Sometimes they brand the ones that go to the surfers.
No.
And, yeah, it's sort of that idea of leaving your home, not really going to be welcome if you ever come back. But he doesn't. And that's a whole other problem.
You know, this might be very rich coming from me, and it might be stupid and awful, but if I had that mark and I've been through being looked down on like that, and now I go to a place where it means nothing, I'd wear it proudly. Because you're out of that place now and it means nothing. And all it is just a little trophy. I got out of a shitty situation.
Well, I might be out of the underground. That don't mean it don't still mean something to me. But I get what you mean. And
maybe
you.
one day. Maybe one day it'll stop meaning something to you. But
I'm sorry, Brandy, but I always will. It's like you and your dad, you know? That home, that old fishing village. Even if all the times weren't good.
I learned a lot from my dad, but I learned one thing from my mom. Nothing's forever. Nothing lasts the way you leave it. because when I get back home, I don't know if my dad's still gonna be there or he's gonna stop doing what he does and retire or something else entirely.
You're gonna make him proud.
I know. I know I'm gonna make him proud.
And for what it's worth, can't speak for the others, but make me proud too.
Don't worry. I'll try. I still am gonna make a lot of stupid mistakes along the way.
We all are, but you more than anyone here, you do have heart. As much as people might be pissed off at it, it's
Sometimes
something you never want to lose.
this is going to get really old. I learned not directly from my dad, but I've learned from him, observing him, that sometimes people want to stay angry because at least they'll feel something. Sometimes the negative emotion is the only emotion you want to feel.
Hard to get out of our ways. Even after I left the underground, still did low down shit. It's, you're born, you're made into a mold, and it's hard to find a different shape to be. But
That's
even
why my
still,
dad wanted to raise me by the sea with my mom.
yeah.
That way I'd be as fluid as water. Erland,
Yeah?
can you do me a favor then?
What?
Can you make sure you do me proud too?
Yeah. I will.
You know, I already told Shepard this, but I don't mind being the youngest sibling. But thank you for being a brother I never had.
He looks like he's I mean, half this conversation he's like on the verge of tearing up. But like now it's like maybe like one straight tear is falling down like his left cheek. Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome.
Brandy just reaches up on the table and grabs like a smock or like a cloth. Is like, you're sweating from your eyes.
Yeah. It's like on his like, actually no, it'd be on his right cheek, on his brown eye.
Do you want me to get it or do you want to get it yourself?
He lets you. Like almost in the sense of a scared dog you're trying to pet. He lets you wipe it off his cheek. Still tense.
I'm not gonna, like, as she's wiping it, I'm not gonna bite. Calm down.
I'm gonna get some shut-eye.
Yeah, I need to finish up cleaning.
And if you ever need more, those pills, I've got some for the next 2 weeks about.
I'm gonna try and sleep without him for tonight, but if I can't, then I'll use them.
Alright. I just know for a while after I did what I did, it was tough. But I can already tell you're real tough for your age. You probably would have done well in Dust Town.
No, I wouldn't have. From what you're telling me, they would have eaten me alive.
Oh well. Good night, Brandy.
Good night.
He leaves.
Sweet dream. Sleep
Thank you.
for you.
Yeah.
Sweet sleep.
Rest easy.
Rest easy. Okay, there we go.
Nah.
I'm still getting used to differences.
All right, and that's where we'll end this week's session.
Woo.
Whew.
RP session, let's go.
Oh my god. Ricky and I are crying in DM who planned dungeon for 2 hours.
I'm not, because you know what that means?
We get more time.
We got more time for other sessions.
A Seawolf fight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then a freaking the Black Pearl. Pirates of the Caribbean.
Are you mad?
the abyss, okay?
Yeah.
Afraid to
Black
get
Pearl.
wet.
Legally distinct.
Yeah. So they won't sue us at our podcast that deaf
Oh,
people
no.
don't watch.
All the money we're getting off this podcast, they're gonna steal it.
Yeah, all the money we're getting off the deaf people.
Mhm.
It's just like the podcast deaf people don't watch.
Yeah,
It's just that offensive.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Time for
Yeah.
yeah.
decompression.
Alrighty. Good
Oh,
job.
we really needed this time.
Yeah, good job everyone. Annika, I'm really glad like you got a lot of time to RP this session, because it seemed like you were having a lot of fun with Elaria, like first being the bad cop, failing at it, then being like, alright, Comey, like, let's talk you and I know you've done things.
I've done things too, maybe not.
You don't know that.
Just like failing to be intimidating or like deceptive and just being like, alright, listen. I don't
Alright,
like it either. And then just kind of like going back and forth between like, well, maybe we can send them to the circle. No, I made a deal. Fuck! Kind of thing. And I don't know, like we don't really get to hear you roleplay as often. And I think it was really good. I'm proud of you. And maybe one day you'll do Hilarious French accent.
I've given her a flag.
Let's go! I just noticed that. That's awesome.
Yay!
I love it.
For now, the intro impression was really fucking funny.
Also, excellent use of a feat too, by the way.
Yeah, good for you.
I didn't even know you took that until you're like, all right, I gotta bring out the big guns for this one.
Ren, I love how Sarah just appears, and like, honestly, fair, like, cause in every scene she appears, she like adds to it in just like the tiniest ways, and it's always so much fun to just be like, oh yeah, by the way, it's like, oh Sarah, you're here, you're so quiet. And I like how like Sarah and Hassan have like different opinions on mages and like the level that, you know, they're willing to steep to, and Sarah's just like, I'm from the wilds, bro, fuck these guys. Yeah, I don't know, I thought that was really interesting. Good job. Wiki, thanks for doing so much work on the dungeon that we didn't get
It really
to go
wasn't.
to.
It really wasn't.
Yeah, but it's work I hate doing, so for
That's
me
fair.
it's a lot.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. This was all improv, by the
Uh-huh.
way. This entire thing. I texted Ricky, I just told Ricky, I was like, we're not doing anything that we thought we would be, and Ricky's like, yeah, but like it's fine, it's going great. I'm like, yeah, I know, but this is gonna be an entire session of things that we just did not prepare for, and we didn't even get to the funeral. That was gonna be the
no.
opener.
Whoops.
Love now. We'll get them next time,
Now
boys.
there's a coup.
It's not a coup.
It's a coup. Well,
It's a coup.
no, you're right. No, you're right. It's not a coup. It's a
A
mutiny.
mutiny. It's a mutiny.
It's technically a mutiny.
But yeah,
It's not a mutiny if nobody finds out.
True.
It's gonna be
Indeed.
pretty
It would be
obvious what
a-
happened, you guys. Like,
Yeah.
we'll get to that, but
Could have literally been anyone.
was missing, and these people signed up for the night shift.
Well,
Yeah.
here's
Okay,
the thing.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Two of the four people will be accused.
We'll
That's
get
it.
there. We'll get there. But I loved like Brandy's a little less delightful nature of just being like, no, this is the correct option and I'm right because this, and it's like, okay. And then she just leaves and you're like left wondering like how this is gonna progress, and it did not go great. But I think that was like a really a very in character thing because she's just like a child technically, but two, just like a very moral person, and like having her just exclaim like her opinions so loudly was like took me out. I was like, oh shit, this is getting serious. And I think, I don't know, that was like just a really good character moment for her. And also like, the talk with Erland, but people are gonna mention that as well. Mark, I was surprised that Asan didn't immediately go, we should free the mage. We should immediately free him.
My brethren shall not be shackled.
Viva la France!
We thought it was only the elves, but no.
There is a line of logic
Yeah.
if people want to hear it. I'll
Sure.
get to that eventually. Yeah, right now?
I mean, if we want to talk about like the whole conversation like at once. Like,
No,
we
this
can.
will take me 5 seconds.
Okay.
He hates the idea of the circles for existing. He does not hate the idea of the circles as a prison.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why it's like, in this particular situation,
Yeah.
sending him to the circle's fine.
Yeah, but it was. I mean, like it's a very like yes, that makes sense, and like based on Asan's character, it makes sense. It did still surprise me just because Asan is so like vocal about and
About how he hates the circles? Yeah.
yeah, and not like in a bad way. I was just like, oh shit, oh cool.
But yeah, that is the line of logic there, is...
A nuanced opinion.
Yeah.
Like, 99.9% of the mages in there should not be in there, but the 0.1% that were
However,
criminals
comma.
absolutely should be in there.
However, comma, these guys did a murder, so
These guys did a murder and a robin,
yeah.
so...
Which, just like that was, I think, a really great character moment. But, like, also Asan in the crow's nest. Just, like, closing his eyes and using his hawk and then, like, asking, so, like, do people find that weird? Yes, they think you're a freak. Nice. I'm so cool.
They're right.
Yeah, I don't...
Freaking
I also love how Asan like went in there just like trying his best to be like a nice person and then immediately started yelling at them.
Oh, you still hate mine? Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up, Templar friend. You're like, whoa. That's offensive. But yeah, great roleplay for Asan. Josh, obviously that last conversation was very sweet. But I also just love, like, I don't know, Erland kind of like before that, like, conversation, just, like, reaching out to Brandy and being like, okay, that did not go great. Let's see what we can do here. What does she need help with? A broom. I can clean. Like Erland trying to just like sympathize with someone on the most basic level because he just can't talk to them. It's just such a sweet character trait. And then obviously it leading like further and further. I was surprised he like told Brandy all of that. I was like, yeah, we're gonna get to like level 17 before we hear a trickle of Erland's backstory, but here we are. And I think it was a good choice. I think like whenever the story allows for it, you should go for it and not like hold on to your cards as a lot of people tend to do. Also, I don't know. I feel like Erland's opinion on the whole matter like makes a lot of sense, but he did like just start like arguing with people, which is a very like non-dad thing to do. And like it did feel like it was just like devolving, and Erlin's like, I'm gonna start fucking losing my shit. And then it like calmed down, and Erlin's like, ah man, all right, time to patch things up
We
with
fucked up here.
A lot of drama, and that was a lot of fun. So yeah, great job. Tony, love the plan. I just love how you're like, and now we are going to break people out of our prison. And just the commitment to that. But then also like the nuance, especially like talking to Indra and being like, you know, like lay off of like Brandy. Like she is a kid, so you know, don't treat her with like the same expectations you would have of like a veteran, you know. Which I don't know, that was like a really sweet moment, and I wasn't expecting Shepard to like, I don't know, be as like candid as he was, because I was actually expecting like just more arguments. But you know, you were just very like plausible and very convincing in terms of just like, hey, we're all friends, or like at least trying to be. Let's just not like, you know, stoop down to yelling at each other type of thing, which from Shepard, the man who will like rip someone's body in half, is a very good thing. And also like obviously a conversation with Brandy, but I'm self-centered, so other people are probably gonna mention that too. But yeah, just a lot of roleplay from everybody today. Good job, everybody. I think everybody had like a really good character scene and moment. Very proud. Onwards.
And the Oscars go to.
Yeah, right. Oh wait, actually, I remember like reading on a Tumblr post someone being so furious that like someone somewhere is giving like their best acting performance of their life, and they'll never be able to see it because it's happening in like a home D&D game.
All right, though.
You do be right.
But yeah, that's it from me, Annika.
DMs, thank you so much for. I really loved the lore, the fun friendship between both Isabel and, oh god damn it,
Ayanto.
Ayanto. I have it. I didn't have my thing up. Yeah. Also, Indra, thanks for. Man, you're a catalyst for trouble, but in a fun way. It's great. It's kind of fun to be like, man, yeah, Indra's so cool and like calm and collected, and then you see other people who aren't really associated with Indra, and that is not Asan, and they're like, man, he dropped out of Templar school? Lame.
I don't know where that came from, by the way.
He fully completed Templar school, he just doesn't act like it.
Well,
Clearly a
I
flunky.
remember somebody saying, "Oh, he's just a Templar flunky, though," and like those two just rolled with it.
I was like, is he? I didn't know this.
I didn't.
I don't think he is. I think Hassan assumes he is.
Could have fooled me.
Yeah, but the thing is that the two prisoners don't know, and
Yeah.
they're assuming.
Just never corrected them.
Yeah, none of y'all just corrected them. You just kept going on with it.
No, yeah.
The only way Hassan can rationalize Indra hanging out with two rogue mages is he definitely just didn't complete his training. He's not fully brainwashed.
There's still some good in him. Bran, as Sarah, it was really fun being kind of like cop together. I mean, I know we tried to do good cop, bad cop with Hassan. We saw how that worked out. But now we're super spies together. It's fun. Brandy. Oh god. That was really emotional, but I get it. I get it. It's fun to kind of see you, or Brandy at least, explode, but like, understandable. Go pop off clean. And then Shepard comfort, and then Erlin comfort, and I am excited to see the whole betrayal thing roll out, because it's like, yeah, I don't see it as betrayal. I see it as Brandy sticking up for what she believes in, but you know, we'll see. Smiley face. Asan
Yes.
for. I do kind of like how seeing his views on mages, it's like, yeah, you should be with this mage. Why aren't you like sticking up for us? You know, the people. And it sounds like I'm not connected with you guys, but also if Saren asks me, yes, I might turn a blind eye and or pull you out of, you know, Tranquil prison. I feel like the Tranquil bomb really shattered, not shattered, but like was a whoa moment for the team. And yeah. Also, I think your bird's name is Siren? Siren?
Siren.
Siren. I love Siren. I want to see more of it. Him. It.
Squawk.
Good burp.
Siren and Fenris being like stepbrothers. Yeah.
Yeah, well, one's adopted.
Well, you know, yeah,
It's
brothers.
Which one's
Jo-
adopted?
Yeah.
Fenris.
Technically,
You made the bird.
I made the bird, so technically Fenris is adopted.
Okay.
Siren was literally a mind baby. Zeused it out of his brain. Josh, awesome roleplay, obviously. Jesus. Also just like kind of doing the whole caretaker figure of like, oh man, let me make baptismal for Saren. And then also, you know, we had a bad moment with Brandy. Let's like smooth that over. And it was so touching. And I also got to learn a lot of backstory about damn it, Erland. I promise I remember your names. I'm just having a moment. Antoni, thanks for saving the plan, because I had a very rough plan, but no idea how to execute it. I would have never
Sweet.
thought of an extra lifeboat and the extra, you know, the enemy ship.
Nice.
Yeah. And I am excited to see how this goes on, and also to fight the sea wolf. Fighting the sea wolf after the team has been fractured by this, you know, very intense moment. And yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit. No, wait, never mind. I forgot about it.
It's my turn.
It's your turn. My bad.
So, DM, thank you for the wonderful dungeon. We are going to explore some other sessions.
Eventually.
At some point.
Unless you guys start just like a telenovela series on the ship.
At this point,
I mean, we're also fine with this.
I really like the RP session. Like, I came back in, and I'm like, oh, we have prisoners, and then they're like, here is a moral dilemma. Will you kill us or brainwash us? Which is the more, like, humane? And I'm like, oh shit. And then you mentioned the Circle and Templars and and Tranquility, and I'm like, you know what? This is going against all my morals. Fuck that. And I was like, Asan, how dare you not be on my side? Anyways,
You didn't say anything to me.
I'm going to. I'm going to. So I cannot wait until we play that out, because having sneaking away from your own party, this is insane. Okay, anyways, Alaria, thank you for planning this grand escape, because this is so fun. And Shepard for joining in on us, and Brandy also working together on this. And I'm glad we got to see a lot of emotional character moments, especially with like Erland and Brandy. Like, we are peeling back all the layers. And
He's an onion now. No, he's an onion now. Like Shrek.
he is Shrek.
He's
Bite the onion like an apple.
Layers.
He's an onion. He's an onion with a shell.
And I was like, Indra, I thought you were one of the boys. I was like, what do you mean? You actually have to do your job.
Wait,
thought you were done with.
Not the bootlicker.
What do you mean?
Oh,
You have to
no.
do the job that
Not the
you were sent
cop.
here to do.
How could you betray our trust, cop?
How could you do the thing that your character has been doing since the first session that we haven't tried to change?
Oh,
How dare you
man.
be a narc?
Narky bunch.
I thought you were cool, man. Okay, anyways. I hope that everything goes well and we can sneak the prisoners out so Indra can wake up and be like, where the fuck did they go? And that'll be fun. Okay, anyways. Yeah, I think I mentioned everyone. Did I?
I think.
I lost track of where you were.
Yeah,
Like,
same.
which person you were at.
I went all
The-
over the place.
Yeah.
The brain cell was bouncing around.
Bouncing around.
Wiki.
Me, Alec.
Hmm.
I love our usual planning sessions as always.
We got a
I
lot
love
done
the-
that time.
Yeah.
We were
We
we
actually-
were fast.
Well, that was because you needed to go in the morning and you were
Yeah.
tired. Thank you for trusting me with quite a lot that you usually would like to handle.
Thank you for doing it.
Yeah. Thank you for just thank you for trusting me with it to begin with. And thank you for just letting me just bounce ideas off of you for lore reasons for shit.
Yeah. Thank you for just immediately being like, yes, and.
Also, one last thing is like DM to DM. That moment where they're like, oh well, I guess we're talking to the prisoners. Oh fuck, now the prisoners are NPCs. Oh fuck, now they're important NPCs.
Ah, fuck. Okay, I gotta to find a name for him that's not
We
stupid.
literally, I want you guys to know we came up with their backstories as you were talking to them.
Professional.
Furious typing in the DM chat.
Yeah.
I like that Indra's actually doing his job. Like as much as everybody's like, "Oh, Indra, how could you?" I'm just sitting here like, "Yes. Yes. Conflict between morals and actual purpose." I did also like that Indra still is Indra and does not know how to handle people. He just knows how to handle situations. So he saw a situation de-escalating. He's like, okay, you need to shut up and listen to me. I liked that. I like that a lot. It speaks volumes about him, but it's in a good way.
Well, for him, it's very much just like a you don't know mages and I've grown up around them.
That's why I say I love it in a good way. It's just like, you don't know, so shut the fuck up.
I don't think he told her to shut the fuck up.
No, but that's the subtext.
Grow up.
Some people need to grow up, otherwise known as shut up.
You child. She's like 18.
Ilaria. Usually you're in the back calculating things, and now you're the one making the big social moves. I like that a lot. I don't know. I have a soft spot for rogues that are usually quiet and then they move in and be like, so, what's your story, man? I played that for a year, like a year and a half. It was wonderful. I have a soft spot for all rogues that do that type of shit. Yeah. Ren. I love how much Sarah is just willing to go with a plan that she knows nothing about. Just like, yes, okay, got it. What do I do? Okay, cool.
I'm a good soldier.
I'm a good, but you're also willing to stand up for what you believe in too. As much as you are the follower, you are also like, I follow the people that align with my beliefs right now, and currently, even my best friend is not doing that. it's less of a I'm picking a side and more I'm in a tough situation and I need to do this the best I can, but also sticking up for what I believe in. Mark,
Hello.
I like that I got the glimpse of the wizard part of your character.